Boom! Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 11th community tournament, or the first community Warzone tournament that we are putting on here tonight. Thank you all very much. I am Elmmerfudd. I'm joined tonight, not with Ferg, thank God. That guy is just... that's
worst.
the worst.
The worst.
Yeah, the worst. And instead, my friends, we have the just beautiful SentinelGray.
Thank you, Fudd. I appreciate that. You
know
call me beautiful?
It's the truth.
It warms my heart and my loins.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, you warming a lot of things over here. How you doing tonight, man? You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's the first time doing this type of thing, but I think I'm ready.
Ferg can do it, man. You can do it. Dude. Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, anyone in chat, anyone here hanging out in the stream tonight, if you look around yourselves, you'll see some familiar things. We've got the live scoreboard once again. You'll see a few more names on there. This is a lot bigger than the last Apex one we did. We have 8 teams currently. We had 9, but one did have to drop last second, which is sad, depressing, and we're going to pull through. I think so. And then if you look to the right of that, you will see we actually have a live leaderboard now. Thanks to the amazing Gunbait101. I need to adjust the size of this one real quick. I adjusted on the other screen. Mr. Gunbait101 is in the background making all this magic happen with the live scoreboard, the leaderboards, and everything. If you're not hanging out in his stream ever, twitch.tv/Gunbait101. Go give him all the love. All right? So you'll be making all that possible tonight. SentinelGray. 8 teams. 32 players on the board. How's this looking?
It's looking, you know what? It's looking really good because there's one team name that immediately stands out to me, and it's the Real Housewives of Warzone.
And why is that?
I don't know what to expect from them. I expect I want to be surprised. Hopefully the team does better than the Real Housewives reality shows.
Ooh,
because those are just terrible.
That's a stinger right there, folks. Any these other teams popping out to you right now?
I like High Res Gaming. Sounds very official.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with them. They've actually been a part of every tournament since the first one we put on, whether it was Apex, we did a Fortnite one once, and now this Warzone one. They've always been, I think they've gotten third place almost every single time. We talked about this last week on the Apex one. You hate to see it. We hope that was the one they got. They've been playing a lot of Warzones. They rough in Apex, but now they're in their home turf. I'm hoping they can make this the one. And also, fun fact: so High Rise Gaming, obviously, sounds like an organization, correct?
It does.
We actually have 3 different teams with members of High Rise Gaming in it, so they're all self-competing within the competition, which is super fun.
So they have 3 times the chance to win, right? That's how that works, right?
No, because they're all, one team is, the head guys.
It's not you have more chances to win, it's you have more chances to lose.
I think it's more they just want to rub it in each other's faces if one of them wins. You know what I mean?
That's fair enough. Yeah, I would want to do that. Yeah.
I'm 100% down with that. A lot of new faces we've never had in any tournament at all, which is very exciting. I was hoping once we jumped over to Warzone that would happen, and it happened. But so we have High Rise Gaming is the only team name that's returning. There's a couple players that have mixed in with some rosters. Bare Necessities, I believe. No, it's actually all new people. Never mind. That's my bad. Mossy Backpack has some returning players. Call of Duty Troll Zone. Call of Duty is in poop. We have a lot of returning players from, I think, our second, maybe the first Apex tournament are jumping into this one. So that's exciting to see them back.
Nice.
And I think most everyone else are brand new to the tournament, which is very exciting. It's been fun to meet a lot of new people on Twitter. Jumping into all their streams as everyone's linking those up, checking these people out. A lot of excitement, a lot of first-time tournaments, period. And when there's no money on the line, I think that's the best time to try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you got to start somewhere. I remember whenever I was a part of the first one of these, it was real. If you've never been in a tournament before, this is like by far one of the better ones to be in because it's nothing but fun and like there's nothing on the line other than just seeing how tournaments are done and seeing how you feel.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a good way to enter into that mindset, you know. And like, I mean, that was the same. Our first Apex tournament was actually the first tournament I did. Well, I guess in a long time. Don't mean to brag, you know. Semi-pro in my teens years, not a big deal. Don't worry about it. But in like, I don't know, 20 years, who knows, 30, 50 years? How old am I? 90? I have no idea. But, you know, in that
Good for
period of
90.
time.
Looks
Thanks.
really good.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's all a lot of plastic surgery. I actually died 30 years ago. Can you believe it?
Damn, that's a while.
Yeah.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I died before you. Actually, would you want a fun story?
All right. Hit it.
So we have a new guy at work. I work for the post office, everybody. His favorite thing to do currently, he's a very young dude, and he'll walk around to everyone getting ready to retire and ask how long they've been with the post office.
Oh, boy.
And it's all longer than he's been alive. And he'll be like, did you know that you've hated your life longer than I've even been alive?
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, it never gets old, unlike everyone I work with. Am I right? Hey!
Oh, that's terrible.
I know. Looks like we got about 5 minutes to game time. I'm going to go ahead and put a post in the Discord. If anyone in chat has any questions or anything going on, actually, SentinelGray, there was a question in there for you. Are you currently wearing pants?
Can I respond with another question?
Yes, you may.
How badly do you want me to prove that I
I'm
am?
outweighing.
I can tell you I am, but do you believe?
TOS and my heart are really just bumping heads right now. Yeah, go ahead and prove. Go ahead and prove if you want. Yeah, go for it.
You know what? Actually, you know what? No. I ain't gonna prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen, SentinelGray is not currently wearing pants.
You heard it here.
I am wearing.
Bombshell just dropped right now.
I'm actually wearing the full suit with shoes and everything right now. I'm buckled up to the nines. You know, if you're gonna go for it, you got to go for it. And by that I mean I'm totally wearing sweatpants.
I was gonna say I'm not in the full suit right now.
Yeah. I posted a picture in the Discord last week actually after we ended. So I had the red shirt with the pink tie, and I had basketball shorts on. So I had to get a picture of that and post it in the Discord. It's a great look. Yeah. Did you guys plan your outfits to match? No. We dressed up, and then I noticed Sentinel was actually wearing a vest, and I was like, to hell if this new guy is going to one-up me. And so I had to go grab my vest. So I guess in a way, right? So
this is always my semi-formal attire.
So with the point systems we've had in the past, do you know do you remember kind of the range we've had people finishing at?
If I remember correctly, it's been a while, but I think it's
been a while.
Well, I mean, the one that I was in, I do believe the points range, because we had actually a wide array of points. It was like somewhere between 30 and like 80 to 90, if I remember correctly. I'm assuming with as many as you've done so far, I'm assuming it's probably somewhere between the 50 to maybe 100 or plus range, maybe?
Yeah, we have. So the most points anyone has ever gotten is 151 points.
Damn!
How do you think people are going to compete with that tonight? It is quads instead of trios like we had in Apex. A lot more people in every match. Do you think that record's going to be easily beaten tonight?
I don't want to say it will be easily beaten. I will say that it can be beaten tonight.
All right.
Easily maybe, but definitely can be. With as you said, as many people are in a Warzone match, and especially if the server is full and you don't get like a server that has only 50 people in it, and you have 150 instead of 50 people, then yeah, it could be beaten tonight. I don't know how easily though.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think we'll. There's been a while where we've had multiple teams hit that 100-point mark. I think that's going to be easy to hit with this, but I'm not sure if we're going to hit our get those new records. I think we might get some people on the board, but 151 points in 2 hours. That's some slaying.
Another thing too is I don't know if it's just me, and I haven't actually done the numbers or the math on it, but aren't Warzone games longer comparatively speaking to like Apex or
That is a good point. Yeah. That could definitely come into play.
Yeah, so if anything, you could be going for kills and then maybe a top 3 spot. But if you mainly go for kills, those games could be over quickly, or if you win them all, could be a long match.
Yep. If you're going to be in there for the win, you better get some kills to make those points worth it, for sure.
Yep.
So a quick run through of how the points are going to work, because it is a little different. Let me go to the right Discord, not the Apex one. So like we've had in the past, 1 kill equals 1 point. As the servers are much bigger, there's so many more people in a lobby. We now have 3 points for a top 10 finish, which is still beating a lot more people than you would winning Apex. 5 points for a top 3 finish, and then a win actually equals 10 points, because my God, is that hard to do in Warzone. So if we see I'm hoping to see some wins tonight. That'd be very exciting. That's been happening a lot in the Apex ones, but it's pretty tough to get a win here in Warzone.
No kidding there.
All right,
man.
As we move in, I'm going to make sure that all our teams are live and ready to go. I'm not seeing Cheesy from Call of Duty, as in the poop. I don't see him live, but it looks like everyone else is good to go. I'm going to send a quick DM to Cheesy, and we're going to have to get everyone started here. All right. Are we ready, buddy?
I think we are, man.
Let's rock and roll. Get in those matches. Yes, Blue Laser.
Well,
you what?
And please tell me whenever you type that you sent them the growl as well.
Oh, I will. Yeah. Yes, this is the new Call of Duty and their new BR Warzone. Blue Laser. And boom, they're off. So we're going to jump around, watch everyone queue up, see where people are dropping, and then we'll jump around, see how the gameplay goes from there, as we normally do. Nasty Montana, what's up, brother? You're good to go, Gigi. Rock and roll. Get her done. So I'm going to switch this scene over here, folks. We're going to see how everything goes. All right, Gigi, we'll be right back, everybody. Don't worry about that. Jopa Wrights is sitting very nonchalantly and waiting. So, the competition is fierce currently, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a bold strategy. You would think you would want to intimidate the opponents before you even get into the match.
Absolutely, I agree, 100%. Let me make sure I posted that in the correct Discord, which I did. Thank God. That'd be awkward. All right, looks like they have now queued up. Other teams are queuing up. Cheesy was still not live. Looks like we may have one team loading in. Sadly, they're on Mixer. Womp womp. And they were last seen dual streaming with someone. So we have their site as well. Well, that will be Campfire from your team, the Real Housewives of Warzone, who has us pulled up, and I just heard him talk about us. That's awesome. So he's landing. Oh, he's in the practice round right now. Let's see how his aim runs. That'll be Campfire on Mixer, everybody. Anyone following along at home. I'm not sure how Mixer works, so someone can tell me how to make his screen only him. That would be great. And yes, Jopa does look fierce.
I'm trying to help you with this.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just jumping around until anyone's in. Looks like everyone is currently in the pre-lobby shootout. Shoopaloop, no idea yet. Yep, looks like everyone's dropping about the same time. Gigi is loading in as well, and Jopa is as well. Here we go. All right, so we are going to start over on
My legs, but I got shot in the face.
Jay Robles, who is a part of Team Mossy Backpack,
All right, so this is the first game of the night for us.
and who is actually loading in. The timer just had not appeared yet for me, so disregard that, everybody. Apex doesn't have that load-in time, so we don't have to worry about that. And we are going to follow one of our new people, Death Ray, on Team
Bounty right there.
Full Metal Jackets. We'll stick with him for a minute and watch the drop. Sentinel, are you caught up here, brother?
I am.
All right, cool.
I'm actually surprised on how well I'm keeping up.
I'm not, because you're incredible. All right, first drop of a new team we have here. Looks like they're going into farmland to drop immediately on a bounty, which is a strat I enjoy doing. Well, maybe to the right. I'm seeing a lot of pings further south of farmland.
They're probably thinking they can find a bounty while they're there. That is like usually the best thing that you can do is find a bounty, get money real quick, and hopefully get your load out.
Absolutely. And then figuring out someone who's very close to you is very nice early game.
Yeah.
That's good.
And a good strat for the tournament. Because if you can get your bounty and clear them out, I mean, that's kills on the board immediately.
Okay, I'm gonna hit these buildings right here.
Yeah, without a doubt. I would almost maybe not even go for any other bounty other than the
Southern, be careful, you're the
target
only
kills.
one who's kinda
Absolutely, yeah.
outside zone.
That's a very smart strategy. You know, money will be nice to bring your people back in, but as long as you're slaying people, just pick up their money. You're good. We got some really good
Ooh, I
communication.
got a wrong turn already. I'm set for me.
LMGs, which are very hard to come by in Warzone. I don't know. Anyone who's played understands that. It's very difficult to find an LMG. There's a second one. Wow, very rare indeed, folks. Very rare indeed. A third one has been spotted.
It's like an albino kangaroo.
Yeah.
Hard to come by.
Hard to... Yeah.
Got this.
Yeah, or me in my early years.
8 times.
Oh, man.
Even harder to come by? Shotguns.
I have
Shotguns.
not found one yet.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, some pretty good comms. I know they're all just looting, but everyone's talking about what they're finding, what they're looking for, trying to make sure everyone's got what they need. Sounds like someone has called out a target. Everyone's converging in on that location.
Somewhere out of that direction.
okay.
I just heard the bullet whiz by me when I ran in that door.
A bullet has whizzed by.
Actually, you know what?
It
I'm not
usually
seeing
happens.
anything on the
Yeah.
Not all the time, but when there's people around, that's usually what happens.
Yeah, in a Warzone situation, bullets flying by your face tend to be a thing.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Some confusion, asking their teammates. There might be some trust issues early on, which is not a good sign.
Move and loot.
I know with my team that I usually run with, there's a lot of trust issues, so I get where they're coming from.
Absolutely. You know, it's very tough. You know, you want to play with people you can trust to make good comms. Tell you there's enemies and bullets actually whizzing by you. No one wants to be the kid. Exactly.
There's nothing worse than somebody who doesn't share the
There
loot.
you are.
Where is the
Looking at
love?
somebody-
Absolutely.
Nice.
So making sure everyone's armored up. It sounds like they're already planning to combine their money to get a loadout drop. But as no one is near them as they drop, we might go ahead and jump around here, folks.
Dude, I've noticed that about.
We're going to take a peek here and see how our friend Shoopaloop from Lobby Kills Count, which I dig the name a lot.
Oh, dude, that just made life so much more better. Oh.
Yeah, looks like they've been in some fights. Half the team already without armor. Sounds like a couple people have kills.
Oh. Well, I don't
Wish we jumped in here sooner. A lot of excitement, a lot of joyful laughter. I think some bonding is really happening here.
And that's what we're trying to do, right? We don't care if anybody wins or who wins or whatever. We're just trying to get people to bond together.
Absolutely. You know, we are all about bondage here at Elmmerfudd Games. I mean, bonding to, you know what I meant. Don't worry about it.
No, we are about bondage here.
Yeah,
We-
that's true
we
too.
are.
That's true.
Yeah.
Looks like they've dropped pretty close to downtown, usually a hot spot for people, but going to skirt around, maybe find some more plates before they move into where a lot of people usually running around, getting some more fights, get some kills. Sadly, Shoopaloop, his camera that he's chosen to place is right in front of the kills for him, so we will not know how many he has, so we cannot guess at that point.
We can only assume it's 2.
Yeah. That's what I heard. We're gonna hope for the best. So we'll wait here for a second, see if anyone else has, if they're getting pushed by anyone, getting pushed into anyone, or pushing each other. to be the very best that they can be in this game.
No, I'm not. That's why Muffin and I were like, we need to get JJ. And by the way, Bacon called you a ringer.
Sounds like they do, in fact, have a ringer on their team, as they laugh about it. Man, I love to hear laughter. I'm not sure about you. It brings joy to my heart.
Laughter is the best medicine, and so is time.
I'm pretty sure actual medicine is the best medicine, but that's just me.
Agree to disagree.
All right, so they are moving currently into downtown, maybe looking for some bounties. Maybe a ping just happened. Looking, waiting, listening, bated breath. Nope, they found a buy station. They're going to try to find some armor, and we're going to jump around some more because there are a lot of teams to look at, a lot of gameplay to happen, and you know what? We're tired of these guys. Yeah, it's just the way the metaphorical cookie crumbles. We're going to jump over here. Onto Stealth Archer from Team Famous Donkeys, a brand new team. They are currently being pushed and hunted. Looks like a couple kills already on the board. Missiles in hand, UAV up, and enemies in all directions.
That's another thing, too, that I didn't even think about. You got to have, I guess, luck on your side to be also hunted so that you have people coming at you as well.
Absolutely, yeah. If you can pick up the bounty and have people pushing at the same time and survive that.
Oh, yeah, that's huge.
Looks like a couple enemies are down via the comms.
Nice.
Yep. And Fudd, is it me or is that 2 kills already in the top right?
That is 2 kills already in the top right. Armor broken on another player. He pushing forward with the AK. Does get the team wipe. That is all 4 kills on the board right there. Unsure if they got in a fight earlier, but that is a good way to start a game.
All right, there's stuff all over.
Good loot, good kills.
Absolutely.
Nice communication.
Very good. And good for morale. You win that first fight in your first game in a tournament, it's free rolling from there, man.
1 minute.
Morale dropping early on is really hard to come back from.
Loadout? Yes, no. Yeah, buy it. Okay.
Ooh, the loadout drop, ready to go.
How do you call it in? Oh, never mind. I've never done that before.
And anytime I just pause Sentinel, feel free to just jump in. I will open it wide open as my heart is to you.
This is a new thing for me, Fudd. I'm kind of getting used to this as well. So
Absolutely.
I apologize if I'm too quiet.
No, absolutely no word. That's why I'm informing you that I will just let it open for you. Okay.
It's top right. There's a skull.
Are you trying to tell me that you're like throw me to the wolves?
No, not at all. If I did that, I'd be like, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, something came up. SentinelGray is going to take over. Have a nice time. Cherish your moments. Sentinel, good luck to you. Peace out.
It's just me staring at the camera for 15 minutes.
That'd be amazing. They can see the gameplay, right? They're fine.
Yeah, we need to get more action. We need to get more...
All right. So let's go ahead and jump around as this is the first game for a lot of people here. And jump into another new person who's very excited to jump in. We have Gigi, Leaf on the Wind from Team Bare Necessities. Looks like they have a bounty moving in. Half their team is out waiting to be redeployed. Gigi actually, is she up?
Right.
No, she might be. She's spectating her teammate who does have 3 kills. So they do have points on the board their first game, and that is a good way to start.
Wait there. Coming up.
Pandemonium rushing up the stairs trying to get the bounty, but does get taken down. A good hearty push after a hearty meal. Teammate pushing it on the guy. Looks like he was already injured.
No!
Does get the down.
Okay.
Spectating BGR, who also has 2 kills. That's 5 points they already have. Who just got a kill. That's 6 points.
Oh, shit.
Getting snuck up on from behind as he tries to rush up the stairs. Trying to jump out the window. Makes it barely. Hits the ground and is taken out.
All right, don't exit out. Let's see how many kills we got.
Yep.
Not bad. Points on the board for the first game.
Not terrible.
It's a good start.
2, 5,
I
6.
believe I see 6.
We have 6 kills.
6 kills.
And again, that is only showing 3 of the team, so they better hopefully they make sure that the other person is.
Can I go?
Oh, and they're listening to us right now. Hey, Gigi, make sure you have everyone's
Yep,
kills
you're good to
as
go.
one person does not show up on your score sheet, and that is why we've had to change a few things tonight. All right, jumping over here, I'm going to let you take over for Jopa Wrights from Team High Rise Gaming. Do it.
Oh, Jopa.
load out by you guys too, so if you guys want to run that.
Let's see, where's
we're gonna head
Jopa
that
at?
way to pick up the.
Is it the airplane
Next to-
graveyard? Oh, they are actually being
Yeah, that was
hunted
a
right now,
tunnel,
Fudd.
Are they?
They are.
Damn, dude.
Oh
you're
no
right,
no
you're
no! Ah, son of a. Mm.
We got any kills on the board? How we looking?
He's coming to me. He's probably gonna rush me.
We got 4
Might
kills
hold
for
him.
Jopa, just himself, and Jopa goes down.
Where was he?
Over there.
He's on by the canister
We
thingy.
in that warehouse.
Are we watching the same stream?
We are,
over
except
here.
I am ahead of you.
Oh, okay.
Apparently. It's the only thing that I can think of because
By
I
how
definitely
much?
see-
Don't worry about it.
Hold on, let me see.
We have enough to bring somebody else back.
Yeah, I
Watch
can.
that plane.
It's been a full like 2 minutes. I see 3 kills. They're not being hunted, and Jopa's alive.
Wow,
your
that's a
left, Jopa.
hell of a
Right here.
delay.
He's on my left.
Could you imagine? There's no way you're 5 minutes ahead.
Meant to do.
There's
Yeah,
no
I am.
way. All right, we're gonna watch, folks. We'll see if Jopa gets a 4th kill and then dies.
Yeah, I know.
Here we go.
Wait.
Jopa moving up, pushing in, getting it down, going for the finish. He now has 4 kills, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's gonna happen next. Will he survive?
Cluster strike.
Oh, I'm very shocked to hear the Joparites actually went down.
I will now defer to your
I
feed
finished my
rather
guy,
than mine.
too.
That's crazy. I've never. We've had that on Mixer. I've never had that on Twitch where it's that far apart for the two of us.
We're looking at what 246.
8.
Yeah, that is ridiculous. That's like what, a good minute and a half.
Oh, that was
maybe?
like 2 minutes delay. That there's no way. That's crazy. That makes it good though. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot.
It only showed 3.
Great. Yeah, Gray can predict it. He didn't even have the stream open. He just closed his eyes and envisioned it.
Marvel's had none. We had 8.
Like Professor Xavier, I know what's going to happen before it happens.
Yeah, exactly. All right, jumping over to Jay Robles from Team Mossy Backpack once again. The scoreboard is being updated. Keep your eyes on that. Looks like he has 1 kill. They're all pretty kitted up with some money. They got their loadout. Looks like they got a loadout drop, and they're all doing pretty good on money. So I think they're pretty set.
Oh, thermal sight on the M4. I like that.
Very much so. That's a nice setup. Looks like he's got a UAV ready to go, full plates. He's got a plate pack on him, which lets him carry up to 8 plates. Man, they're looking good right now.
Dang. Team coming up here. Yeah.
Gray already knows who's gonna win. He's just nice and not letting us know. Yeah. Well,
Only that were the case.
yeah,
on,
that'd be amazing. Looks like they're pushing in on the next circle here. Things are starting to get lower. We have 18 other teams besides them on the field currently. No idea what the other kills on their team are, but they're pushing in. They popped. Looks like a teammate popped a UAV, and they figured out there's quite a few teams just on the other side of the border. A couple bounties they have targeted, hopefully picking those up, and a truck moving in from the left. Who knows? We could get in a lot of action very soon.
Should I pop my other UAV here?
I'm now debating on whether I should go by your feed or do my own.
Yeah, are you ahead of me again?
Who we looking at one more time?
Jay Robles 44 from Team Mossy Backpack.
Let's see here.
We've been asking who I'm wearing tonight. Actually, I'm wearing Vitani Louis. Very, very excited to wear this brand. You can find them in your local Kmart on the clearance rack at any given time. Use coupon code Elmmerfudd for a weird, quizzical look from the cashier.
I'm going to do that now,
Thanks. Please do.
He might have jumped
without
out.
a doubt.
Between now and next time you go to Kmart, I'm going to open up and make that actually a thing. They'll be like, okay, cool, here's your 10%.
Yeah, I'm popping this.
That's even if Kmart is still around.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
And Fudd, I hate to tell you this, but I am indeed.
You're ahead of me again?
I am.
That's good, dude. I love that you're ahead of me, you know?
So, like it was said before, I already know what's going to happen.
All right, well, let us know what's going to happen. And if you need to, I mean, we have the virtual cam going, so if you need to jump in there and just full screen me and go off that, you're more than welcome to. Sorry, everyone, that my internet's not as great as SentinelGray's. That's my apology. Looks like they found a guy just strolling casually across the road as Jay Robles just plows bullets to do him endlessly. The guy doesn't even bother to stop, to turn, to speed up, to move back into cover, and just took it like a man. It looks like that was their bounty target. Question from chat here, SentinelGray.
Yeah. What's up?
Wondering what it feels like to shoutcast from Kermit the Frog's anus currently.
It's actually really roomy in here.
Mm.
You wouldn't believe it, or maybe you would because he always has a hand stuck up his anus. But it's actually very roomy in here.
Nice.
I like
Very
it a
good.
lot. Well, I actually really like it.
Very
Thinking about
good.
moving in.
You know what? That's a great idea. I've heard great things. He's been around a while. Knows show business very well. I hear he actually broke up with Miss Piggy officially, so you don't have to worry about
It sounded like on the top.
Oh, is it official now?
yeah, that coming into your personal space.
Someone back here.
Looks like they found another enemy. They're pushing in. The man firing. Robles missing a lot of shots, breaking his armor though, but does get finished and is headed to the gulag.
You want me to tell you how it ends?
Please do. How does the gulag go?
He wins.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch as we don't know what's going to happen. It could. Dire needs. His team needs him. It's all on the line right here. Win or lose. J Rebel pushing through to the middle, looking left and right, finding his enemy, getting some good hits, throwing a flashbang, almost hits himself in the face. I'm unsure what's going to happen. Molotov getting thrown out across he's pushing through the middle, trying to find the guy, looking left, looking right. Overtime has started. Flag is in the middle. Cannot find this guy. Finds him and miraculously shoots him and wins. Wow.
Didn't even know it was gonna go down.
I had no idea. That was an unforeseen circumstance of the
Y'all
gameplay.
still have people there with you? Ooh.
Looks like another teammate had been knocked down while he was in the gulag. Another teammate just get down. They are getting the revive.
Where they at? Where they at?
Both of them down now. Enemies on these bodies as he comes in with nothing but a pistol, the skills, and a dream.
And a dream. Oh.
As the circle closes in behind him. Take it away,
Are you in the
Sentinel.
building?
How am I gonna take it away? You know I'm
coming
not
for
good
you,
at
dude.
this.
They're
Yeah,
still outside
you just
there,
got to do it,
be
man.
careful.
The more you do it, the better you
He
get
was
at it.
reviving his teammate, so get ready.
I believe in you, man.
I need a weapon.
I'm glad you believe in me.
That's all you need, man. Also love.
I will say this though, having a whole bunch of enemies and teammates down in the same area gives you a plethora of things to choose from as far as like equipment go and weapons and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So you never know what you're gonna find. And thermal sights. Oh, thermal sights.
Dude, seriously. Game changing. I've gone off of using them on a sniper. I used them for like a day on a sniper rifle, and I was like, I don't like this at all. And gone back to just regular scopes.
They
But
might have went through
But
the
yeah,
door
that
here.
thermal on like an AR, oh, that feels good. Or the SMG or anything.
The only thing that bothers me about the thermal sights on like any gun for that matter is if you pay attention to whenever they ADS, the amount of the screen that the sight itself takes up, not the thermal sight, but like the outside, the casing and everything takes up a ton of the screen. So whenever you're looking down, you kind of can't see things if they're like maybe just a little bit out of your point of view.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's some thick boy little scopes and sights in this game for sure.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that scope thick.
I just realized I was
Mm.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
Right now.
Show me what that sight picture does, am I right? Hey. All right, so it looks like they're creeping forward to the next circle. They do have oh no, they are being hunted, but it seems they're far away. Not sure what's going to happen. Let's go ahead and start jumping through. Looks like Cheesy from Team Call of... I have an ad now. Great. I have ad blocker. That's weird. From Call of Duty, as in the poop, Troll Zone, who is a returning member for these tournaments, is live and jumping in. Looks like they're probably in their first game. No kills on the board that we're seeing. Stream quality is beautiful. I would like to point that out. Cheesy looks incredible. I would very much like to lick his face.
You should do that.
I think I will.
At your earliest convenience, you should go find Cheesy and lick his face. And tell me if it tastes like cheese.
Okay, I will. If it does taste like cheese, I will be pretty worried. I'm not going to lie to you.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. A man's face should not taste like cheese unless he has rubbed cheese across it very recently. Looks like they are trying to get kitted up. Still probably early in their first game. They did join in a little late here. Moving in on hospital, which is hard to push in on if you're not there at the drop immediately. Very hot drop zone. Looks like they have spotted enemy and pushing forward. We will stay here, see how this fight commences. Sentinel.
And you and I usually know how hospital goes. It's a
Hospital.
whole bunch of people there. Just it's one giant gunfight for a good 5 minutes of the match.
If you're very confident in your team's ability to come out on top, drop next to each other, loot up, and just kill everything that moves, Hospital is a great place to land to get some easy points. You may not come out of there alive at the end with a win, but if you just want to jump in game after game after game and get some win or get some easy kill points, it's the way to go.
That is very true. And he did get somebody. He did eliminate somebody. I do not think it was a squad wipe though.
Yeah, it did pop up eliminated. I don't know if he did get the finish, but they're looking for the rest of the team. Helicopter flying above. I'm not sure if it belongs to that guy's squad. It does appear to be pausing and coming back to them. Cheesy pulling out an RPG inside. Very dangerous move. Someone has jumped out. They do have enemies very close. Could be the rest of the squad. Could be one guy. A lot of gunfire happening outside, pushing around, looking on the roofs. Lou does go down. Cheesy shooting his own teammate. Thank goodness friendly fire is not a thing in Warzone. Cheesy getting shot in the back, does get downed in the doorway. Take it away.
No armor, no armor.
With 2 of their team members down, I don't know. 3 of their team members down now. I have no idea how they're going to get out of this. They have one more team member. I do believe he's on the 2nd floor, probably trying to get an angle. But most likely, Cheesy and Lou will bleed out before he gets there. One of their team members is already in the gulag, I do believe.
I did just overhear Daytime, obviously smugly because he deserves it, say team wipe. The man is a god. And looks like they came out on top of that fight. That should not have happened. That was amazing.
I've been in too many of those fights where the other team gets a jump on you and it just wipes your whole entire team.
Very quickly. They were dropping very fast and turned around and came out on top. Got those revives. They're back in the fight. Looks like their 4th teammate's still waiting to do his gulag. And he just won it and is back in. They are back to full strength. The hype is real in that stream.
Come get your shit,
Cheesy with the greatest laugh on the planet, if anyone has not heard it before.
As long as they can keep getting those team wipes, getting those kills, they should be okay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, as Reebnit in chat is pointing out, Cheesy leaving a lot of necessary loot lying around. Maybe just looking out for his teammates, trying to have a good time, who knows. But, you know.
That's what a good teammate is. That's what a very good teammate is.
But out there doing his best.
And I am buying munitions.
Hey, babe.
Oh, that's a great idea.
My wife has sat down to restock the fridge behind me. That is what you just heard a random, oh, shit! Only moments after fighting his own teammates. Yep. All right, so it looks like... Go ahead.
No, I was wondering why she was going, oh, shit. I kind of figured that maybe you didn't show her that you being all dressed up, and she's like, oh, damn.
No, actually, I did, in fact, poop on the floor. And so she walked in, and she's like, oh, shit, you know? Just matter-of-factly, because there was, in fact, shit on the floor.
That is fair.
That is just the way we live our lives. All right, so let's go in and check in on Campfire from Team Real Housewives of Warzone, your favorite team name. As it is on Mixer, I cannot tell because he was multi-streaming with someone, and they are not streaming currently. Can I click this X? I figured Mixer out. Let's go. All right, looks like they're moving into pretty much the final circle. There's 5 other squads. I'm not seeing any kills for Campfire. Not sure how his teammates have been doing. Hopefully they got a few things on the board. They're definitely going to get a couple more points for getting in that top 10. So they get in the top 3 to get a few extra points. Maybe pick up that win. Looks like they're giving us the thing. They do have 5 kills on the board currently. Moving in good points right here. God, I love when people are listening and just like accommodate me. I was like, I don't know how many kills they have, and he just popped open the leaderboard to show me. Isn't that nice?
That was very handy indeed. But
very
you have to
handy.
watch, because if you have us in the background, you may not be able to hear somebody sneaking up on you.
That's right. It looks like they're pushing it on a squad, moving around. One of them does have a riot shield on his back. Will be hard to shoot him in the back. RPG coming out, getting...
RPG.
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Pushing heavily now that he got that down. Moving in what will be the final circle.
Got him.
getting the cleanup. Another enemy pushing in on him as his teammates come in to help. They do wipe him out. That is a team wipe right there. One other squad. 5 enemies left. That is a 3v2 right now. This could be the win right here. The first win of the night of this Warzone tournament. 3v2 trying to push. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Warzone victory from Team Real Housewives of Warzone. That looks good.
Already better.
That is a lot of points right there. I think they were mentioning they had 11 kills, so with the 10 points for a win, that is a quick math 21-point game right there.
Damn.
That's exactly what you want to see. Wow. GG's to you guys. This is a brand new team to the tournament scene. Very excited to have them a part. F yeah, let's do it again. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. All right.
Mixer team coming up.
Looks like Death Ray from Team Full Metal Jackets is currently trying to figure out their roster. Maybe they might have had someone drop out. Party invites going out. Hopefully be able to jump back into a game soon. We'll jump over here to Shoopaloop once again from Lobby Kills Count. Looks like they are currently hunting someone who's very close to them. One teammate down and did not win their gulag, waiting to get brought back in. Everyone's just trying to get some money. Sentinel, take it away.
That's one of the things that's a nightmare for me. If ever any of my teammates get down and like I'm searching for money to try and bring them back, it's for some god awful reason. It's so hard for me to find money. But
Yeah,
they
he's
are
very
actually in a
close.
very good place to find it. I know storage is like a really, really good place. And Fudge, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe there are also money spawns. Like money can actually spawn back on the map after it's picked up.
Hey,
Correct.
Cash at the store. Come buy him in.
So it's not a
Yep,
bad
yep,
place
coming,
to
coming.
go and search.
Oh no.
Looks like they're easily able to find their bounty, who was a solo player. Immediately got wiped out.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. Shoopaloop getting sniped in the back of the head as he went to buy in his
I
teammate.
don't know. He's
Everyone frantically, pretty spread out, running around a very dangerous part of the map to not know where your enemy is. Revive coming in from Mitchy Slaps.
Also, one thing that's a little sketchy is I've played way too many Warzone matches where my teammates have been all over the place. If you want to try and stay alive, you got to stick together. That is one thing that you got to do.
Right on that mark where,
Going out, running out, get able to get the money. We'll see if he's going to go for a mad rat dash, or if they will dip out and try to find another buy station.
oh,
He got
never
it.
mind.
Looks like they got it, and their teammate is coming in.
It broke armor.
It looks like the enemy pushing actually in through the storage containers. Precision airstrike being bought by Shoopaloop. They're just hammering these guys. A vehicle of another team coming in behind him. Shoop able to down the driver. Does confirm that kill. Not sure if they're from the same team. Being pushed on 2 different sides now from 2 different teams. A lot of good communication, shooting. Shoop getting lasered. No one knows from where. Very angry Shoopaloop right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Come around the corner.
Looks like another teammate does get dropped down. A lot of fighting happening. Revive coming from Mitchy Slaps again. Hopefully does not get pushed. It sounds like they did, in fact, win that fight.
That guy stunned me real good.
I'm
That other
listening.
team was probably trying to get somebody back as well.
Yep, that could very well be.
JJ, you can buy something.
In fact, it was, Reeve. Thank you.
Oh my god, JJ, here, take my money. Let's get this load out.
you want me to buy?
Oh,
Let's get the load out. Let's get a load out. Everybody drop money.
Once again, not sure how many kills Shoopaloop has, but for sure, at least 2 teams have been wiped out by these guys this game, which is some points on the board, which you love to see it. You know what I mean, Gray?
Good solid points too. None of that stuff where you sit around and wait and then get no kills and then just wait till the very last circle to try and get yourself a.
Does anybody
top
need
3
ammo or
win.
anything?
Looks like
I'm
UAV
guilty
was
of that.
popped. Didn't see any blips around them, so they might be in the clear now, which would be a good time maybe to jump to another team. What do you think?
All right, JJ's popular again,
Yeah, I
guys.
think that sounds good.
All right. Deal. We're going to jump over here to Stealth Archer for a second of Team Famous Donkeys. They are currently hunting a team and moving in on them. Take it away.
This jet.
get that battle talk.
Listen, man, dude, whatever you do that, whatever you just chime in with, take it away. It's just like, oh, you put me on the spot, and it's not great.
Well, I tried the pause. The pause didn't work. What'll work for you?
I actually ended up missing out on that bounty. But they actually have another team there with them.
You're not dead yet,
Get him up. You're still alive.
Seems like a few teams on the radar.
They're on top of us.
His teammates.
Yeah, looks like another team may be jumping off from the roof, coming in on them. Just 2 blips. It looks like they're able to get the revives off, get re-armored up. So it's now a 4v2 situation, which looks very good for them. They have good cover with this plane, but the enemy is coming from multiple different directions. Let's see how this goes.
I downed one back here.
Bet.
I'm pushing with you, Bailey.
Do you want me to clap?
There's one in here still.
You're gonna listen, man. I already warned you. First time doing this, it's gonna be bad.
No, I'm just trying to help you out. That's all we're here to do. Improve and be joyful together.
Back on me.
I can snap. Is that subtle?
That's a little subtle.
All right. Or do you want me to just scream at the top of my lungs?
No, please don't do that.
Okay.
Because I don't think anybody in the stream, I don't think anybody in your house, I don't think anybody around would appreciate that.
I think they would. It looks like they're pushing on another team. Ah! I think that would turn out really well.
I don't think it would. Then again, I've been wrong before.
Very good. What do you think one Sir Thomas Clancy would do in a situation like this?
I think Sir Thomas Clancy would probably try and find some sort of plot to end as a bomb.
Yeah. It's entrapment, as everyone knows.
Just get this loadout drop.
All right, moving forward. Looks like they were able to get their whole team back up running again. Loadout drop coming in. Hopefully they can... Oh, plenty of money to buy some armor. Let's go. Hopefully someone gets a UAV. We can see what kind of enemies they have in the area. Around the airport, especially towards the hangars, which is where they are, is a very hot area. UAV being bought right now. Let's see what happens.
Self-revive. Nope, don't have enough.
Where at?
Doesn't seem like very many teams are around them, but buying armor plates.
Too.
Hopefully the whole entire team has enough to at least be kitted up for a while.
Here, anybody need plates? I'm dropping another 5 right here.
Looks like another 5 plates being dropped. That is good teamwork right there. Looks like someone had spotted someone earlier shooting, but missed them now. Archer still holding on to his UAV.
Okay.
Holding on to it for a rainy day. Save it for a rainy day.
I got one as well.
Kind of want to save it for one of the last circles so you hopefully see where a bunch of enemies are, unless they have Ghost or Cold-Blooded.
Absolutely.
Which,
I mean, no one needs to be, using, Ghost or Cold-Blooded, if you're, just incredible, at games.
Well, I mean, if you're incredible, you would probably win a lot, right?
So I'm watching these guys play right now, and the stream is buffering.
Yeah, it is buffering for me too. So
okay, good. They had just gotten into a fight. Looks like one of their teams get dropped. Someone falling in from the sky, parachuting in, catching up now again. Another team member down. Archer almost bleeding out. We're missing out on a lot of action as the stream tries to catch up. The revive coming in on Archer. Bullets whizzing in from every direction. Still, no one knows where the enemy team is, apparently. Archer getting sniped, almost getting knocked out. Lucky shot to the hand, maybe. Kept him alive for a brief moment. Re-armoring up.
They downed each other.
Fuck!
Oof.
I downed one.
Okay, we're spot on. No, that was like maybe a second. As you said it, I watched it happen. That's not 2 minutes this time, which is good. A lot of distant gunfire happening. Maybe this fight is not quite over yet. Everyone's trying to figure out where each other are.
Gary, land on me.
Another teammate down.
Right there. Other side of this rock.
A lot of angry comms happening.
There's 2 left. There's 2 left.
Did they res the guy that you downed or something, John?
Yeah.
Or they're just trying to stay alive.
We gotta call that out, because I had no idea he got res, so I'm sitting there thinking there's one dude left.
The best you can do in this situation, but you kind of want to watch out because the enemy team will use you as bait for your teammates.
Absolutely. I do that all the time. Looks like some rage happening. Looks like 2 of their team members are able to go for the gulag, hoping for the best. I'm not sure how many kills they have on the board again. We're going to watch a gulag match. We're going to see how Archer does in his gulag. Bailey raging hard. Archer going for the gulag, moving around, moving left, moving right, going for the deagle shots, hitting a couple of them. Looks like the other guy is not hitting him at all. Moving forward.
Has him down.
Trying to find this guy. A lot of grenades moving around. C4 packs. Able to find him again. Securing the flag in the middle. Going for the shots. Does get the headshot and wins going for the redeploy. Whew. That's a shower scene we all wanted, am I right?
I like shower scenes like that.
Absolutely. Let's jump over back to Gigi Leaf on the win. How's that sound?
That sounds good to me.
Team Bare Necessities, we haven't checked in there for a while. Looks like she did get it down. She just got herself down. They did a hospital drop, which we all know is very intense. JK fooled you. It's the pre-game lobby.
Let me tell you something, Fudd.
You thought that was legit, didn't you?
I am so far ahead of you on stream right now.
Yeah?
Let's go.
Yeah.
That is problematic, my friend. I'm not going to lie to you. That is problematic.
Don't worry. I won't use my own stream. I will use what you see.
No, Cara, lay down.
You know, tell us the future. That's fine.
Do you want me to tell you the future?
Yeah, where do they land?
Oh, this is
They're dropping.
Shit.
Oh,
case.
where?
Yep.
Corey.
Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, word from our man in the field. They might be dropping Quarry.
I mean, I'm wondering what's the best way to get.
We will hang out since we haven't been able to put them on stream a lot. They are a newer team. We're gonna watch this Corey drop with them before we move on to anybody else. We are 40 minutes in right now, about the halfway mark. We'll go over the points, see how people are doing,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
and move on from there.
That makes sense.
Okay, everybody's gonna be going Corey. I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
couple of teams
Corey
have a couple
is an
of
early
top
drop,
wins.
so they'll probably be pretty spicy here. There'll probably be a lot of people.
Okay.
Without a doubt. And actually, if you can take that main building in the back, you can see a good bit of Quarry and usually kind of pick and choose who you want to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's usually a lot of loot in there. It's like 4 stories. There's a buy station right next to it.
Anybody did go here with us? Because I don't really see anybody either.
No, 2 guys dropped at the back
Fuck,
of the
I lagged!
quarry by the railroad.
Ooh, we got some
2
lag
guys
going
are
on
underneath
here.
me.
All right,
They
looks
are
like it came
over
back.
Here, remarker.
I was catching some too, don't worry.
All right. I figure it's on her end. Because it lagged as she said. I'm getting lagged.
There we go.
All right, looks like she's back in the game landing. It sounded like there might have been, maybe not a full team, maybe just 2 people that dropped with them.
One second.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yeah.
turn?
Yeah, I just want to be
I
subtle.
wish I could drop somebody like a hurricane. I mean, that
Well,
would be
still,
ideal.
even with 2 people around them, I mean, it's safe for the team so that they don't have to work so hard to get the kills, but you
ideal.
still have to go for the kills. So in the time it takes you to get to those 2 team members, there are other 2 team members could be coming up on them, or another 4 squad.
Oh, that is awful.
So it could be risky either way.
Absolutely.
Not happy about it, but whatever.
You never want to be cocky. You know, don't get cocky, kid. You know,
Slightly laggy.
No, never.
as you know, one Hannes soloist would tell us.
Hannes soloist?
Yeah. Copyright. You know.
That's correct. That's
Yeah. From Staruiru, what is that, son? You know, it's a great Japanese film. Hi. I actually kind of want that to be a thing now. I want to see Samurai Star Wars.
They made a Star Wars anime.
Yeah, but I want to see I know they did a comic series where like Darth Vader was like a samurai, and I mean Darth Vader,
a lightsaber, and it be a katana.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Okay.
SentinelGray, question coming in from the chat here. What are your thoughts on calzones?
I think calzones
Remarker was the last where I saw them drop. I don't know where they went after
are
that.
edible. I know a lot of people have conflicting opinions and think they are the bane of all Italian food. But
I believe the question was, how do you feel about calzones?
Well, like I said, I like calzones. I think they're edible. I think they're very good. However, the thing that they need is enough sauce. Because a calzone with no sauce is
Who else
just
loves white
pepperoni
chicks?
roll.
You heard it here first, folks.
Dude, that
Calzones
movie
are
is
edible.
like- okay, I'm a really
a deception.
Oh, this is.
You can, in fact, eat a calzone.
Minion, leave some for the rest of us, please.
There's only one reason why I said that, Fud.
What?
Too many times that people say, I've had too many times of people saying,
Okay, there's
calzone
one
isn't
mark
real
over
food.
there. That center building.
And you know what we call those people? Do you know what we call those people?
No, what do we call those people?
I was hoping you knew, because I don't know.
In that building.
Oh,
right
okay.
there. All right, let's try to get in the front of the
Communists.
right side.
That's what we
Okay,
call
alright.
them.
That building, and then we can at least
Okay.
test them.
Got you.
Looks like they still have not been able to. We'll move back to the gameplay here now, people. Sorry, I do apologize. We got a little bit on a calzone tangent. Fun fact, you can eat them. So as they dropped, they did mention there were people near them, purple people eaters near them. But they've not been able to find them at all, so sadly we are going to have to move
All right, let's get into
past
the building and let's see if we can try to contest them.
these people. We're going to jump over here to Jopa Wrights, who every time we tune into him is getting ready to load into another match. Sorry, Jopa, we'd like to get you some screen time. Go ahead, bask in his love. He got a haircut. I hope everyone enjoys that. Take a look at that.
Man, he's lucky.
I mean, we
need
survived
one.
that fight.
A look at those big guns he's got on his arms right now. You see that? That is a man we are looking at currently right now.
That is a man who knows what he wants. And
Absolutely.
wants to win.
Dude, as a man who's been in a hotel with Jopa Wrights, he definitely knows what he wants.
Stop getting third party.
Not creepy at all.
Nope. I believe he said, Elmer,
No, I get you.
you're edible. I believe is what he said to me.
Are you edible with sauce or without sauce?
He said, Elmer, making love to you is like eating a calzone.
Nah.
I know some people hate it.
Thought you meant killing, like they were doing really good, man.
Go ahead. Please continue.
But I think you're edible.
The most.
His words, not mine.
But we have the most kills as of right now.
Looks like they're mentioning that they might have the most kills as of now, which is cool. I will go ahead and take a look over here.
I don't know if you joined it.
Oh, which they do. Sadly, we're joining in whenever they're loading in, but they do have 31 kills already in the first 45 minutes.
If some of these teams are camping out,
So that is pretty good. I would love to see some of this, but sadly, the timing's just not there.
It's 3 points.
All right, let's jump over to. Ooh, look at this. Jay Robles from Team Mossy Backpack has now updated a stream where he's got his points on here, which is pretty cool. It shows his kills,
awesome.
his points, his placement points, and that's pretty cool. Let's see if this is up to speed with what we got going on. Yeah. Wow, that's really cool.
Gonna give it to Drake.
Damn. Thank you, Jake.
Yeah, good job, dude.
Makes
Nicely
it
done.
really easy for us.
Yeah, like that's really. Thank you very much.
Fudge, you're kind of basking in this right now, aren't you?
Yeah. Looks like they landed in a zone. Not a lot of people drop. It is a new settlement of houses that are being built in the corner. I actually have discovered recently that I like dropping there. After you chose it the other night, actually, Gray. A lot of good loot.
Yeah.
Usually another squad lands there that doesn't expect to fight anyone, and we clean them up easily. It seemed to be a dropping place for people that don't want to fight, and if you know how to fight, you can come out on top very easily.
Oh yeah. Really good loot in a buy station, not that far by, and actually, if you even wanted to, there's usually a helicopter that spawns near there too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Y'all both did.
Just the other big thing though is it is a lot of open ground in any direction, which is if there are people, that's difficult to cover. But again, it's a pretty undropped area of the zone. You should be all right.
Watch out for people possibly under the house.
They're going to look for people possibly under the house. I would like you to say that 3 times fast, SentinelGray.
Oh, here, I'm dropping my money. Someone can get it.
I tried.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I tried. It didn't go so well.
No, I've never heard anything so beautiful in my life. And I've seen opera live.
Really?
Which opera? I'm not going to tell you.
All right, fair enough.
But wasn't the same. So they are dropping a loadout drop. They will have the guns that they want to have, which is always a good thing to do. Something you're very comfortable with. You know exactly how the bullet spray will be. You know how you perform with it. You have the perks you want. But sadly, these guys got nothing going on. So we're going to move on. Good luck to you, gentlemen. We're going to peek with Jopa for his drop. How's that sound? Since we haven't given him any screen time. You down with that?
That's fine by me. But
especially because he's doing a storage town.
But listen, I'm telling you, Fudd, it's not going to go well for them. It's a storage town.
Is that what you think? Or are you talking in the future?
On you have a guy right on.
I may indeed be talking from the future.
All right, folks, we're gonna see. We're betting now with Mr. Future Boy, SentinelGray. They have landed in the storage town. They've seen one guy trying to find him, getting a 1v1 with a pistol, not able to break armor. Jopa without armor does get downed. His teammates pushing in, trying to get this guy. Took all of them a lot of work to kill this last guy here. Does get the finish. Jopa moving in, trying to get revived. Another teammate getting down, moving forward.
Oh, he's across.
They're gonna go down here, Fudd. They're gonna go down here.
Damn it!
At the very least, Jopa's gonna go down. He's gonna go into the gulag, and you know what he's gonna do in the gulag?
What is he gonna do in the gulag?
He's gonna tear it up, Fudd.
Let's go.
Tear it up.
Yeah.
Gulag.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We don't need a flank. We just need to
Jopa writes, moving into the gulag. Let's see what happens. No one knows. Pushing left, pistol to pistol.
I left the LMG by my body.
Easily seeing the guy, easily shooting him across the chest, in the kneecaps, and the pinky right toe. Just wrecking this guy. Back into the game. You love to see
A lot
it.
of people don't think about like the crit spot in the pinky right toe,
Mm-hmm.
but it's there.
Yeah, I
It is
believe the
there.
modifier is more than the head, correct?
Yes. 10,000 damage times.
10,000 times damage if you shoot someone in the pinky toe. Jopa landing with nothing.
Bacons, what are you doing?
Bacon's apparently hiding underneath someone. Very upset, Jopa writes, getting finished on the drop. Bacon's the only member of their team alive, hiding without armor, no money, with an enemy right on top of him. And another team moving in on him currently. Bacon's Nightmare with his LMG, holding down. He does have what's the term? The special bullets that you pick up. Oh my gosh.
Who is this person?
Stopping power.
Stopping power bullets. He does have those. Going for it. We are getting another caster here in the field. Oh! Hello, EE. How do you think this is going to turn out? Good. Yeah, is that a pew pew? Yep, Bacon's Nightmare able to get out, going for the reload, able to dip. Maybe he can get out of there, get some money, get his team in. That would be an ultimate clutch.
Come on, what? I'm sucking in this gulag.
No one on the team winning their gulag except for Jopa this match. Yeah. Do you like his haircut? Yeah, you like his hair?
Bacon's gonna try and go for the down.
Do you like Sentinel's hair?
Ooh, my hair. Don't talk about my hair.
The only thing is you can't be.
Hey, EE. What does Hulk do? Yeah, Hulk smash.
That's what Bacon's gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bacon's got me farmed by just sitting in that damn that damn cubby.
A lot of anger comms happening. We are going to move forward though. Or do we want? Are we going to stick through and see if Bacon's wins this? Does he clutch this? Should we find out, or should we just move on?
Yeah, man.
I can tell you.
Bacon's
Yeah.
watch me get
Go
killed
ahead.
and thirsted.
There was a guy behind you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Bacon's Nightmare possibly getting wiped out soon. No one knows. Going for the secure. Yeah, the pew pew pew. Going to get some money, hopefully enough to get his teammates in. There's 1,000 easy buckaroos right there.
You don't want that.
So is it like a 2-minute difference again?
Kind of. It's like a minute and a half.
All right. Bacon's does have 3 kills though, so they do. Even if we don't know what's gonna happen, even if Bacon's doesn't clutch this, which we don't know if he will. Right? You know that does points on the board, huh? EE? Yeah. That's so weird. It's just his stream that you're like 3 minutes ahead on every time.
It has been a few more.
You gotta just go.
Okay.
But it's like every other stream, and we don't know why.
Right. Well, as our future boy has informed us, he will clutch this. We know this. Let's move forward. Let's get in some action. That's what we want to see. Am I right, SentinelGray?
Yes, that is always what we want to see. We want to see action.
Absolutely. Also, what are your thoughts on smoking in the boys' room?
Smoking in the boys' room is prohibited, and you shall be turned into the proper authorities, because if you are smoking in the boys' room, you are underage and smoking, so you should not have access to any sort of nicotine type products.
Yep. And everyone knows that smoking ain't allowed in school.
That is very true.
Guitar
That is
riff.
Very, very true.
We're checking in here with Jay Robles again, who did not have anything exciting happening earlier. So far, nothing again. Maybe a ping to the left. They might have seen a team nearby. Yep, they're jumping in on top of a team. Guy running across the street, gets down. Unsure where the rest of this guy's team is. Gets the finish off.
And Jay is probably going to look for hopefully get a few kills down.
I got a shield up.
And plating up now as he does. His teammates are
Nice.
looks like they're coming into just
Oh, stay there, Moss. Season smoke. I got you.
They do that for you too.
It looks like they did get it down on the other guy. What I would have done there, since he has the optics on that rifle, is look through the smoke before running into it, as you could see enemies through the smoke. But luckily, it turned out A-okay. Looks like more of the team is coming in from above them on the hill. No one across the street from them.
Someone's on my right. On the roof, Sandra.
I'm going to predict the future and predict that.
Oh, I'm getting shot from two sides.
Everybody except
yeah,
for
I'm getting
Jay
shot from two sides.
Gets killed.
Whoa. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. 2 members of the team are currently down. Jay, without any armor, is able to armor up right now. It's not like there are enemies on a roof nearby.
Where is he?
Everyone but Jay is currently down. No one saw that coming.
Yeah, I'm getting shot from two.
You think they're going to be okay, Ethan?
Guys, I gotta...
Yeah? Okay. Ethan thinks that Jay is going to pull this out, and we're going to be just fine. Is he going to kill everybody? Okay. Jay is, in fact, going to wipe this squad. Hopefully, that is what our new member in the booth has informed us.
What a member he is. Should I step out, Fudd?
No, it's...
No. You're totally fine. I think this 3-ring circus needs a circus master in each ring.
All right. Fair enough.
Kind of want to go back for that money, but...
Yeah. Sneaking around. It sounds like they're probably on the roof right above where he's creeping around right now. Smoke is moving in. Some good comms. No one raged. Everyone got wiped, but no one raged. Everyone was calm, called out where they got shot from, and got quiet when they needed to. You love to see that.
Yeah, that's one of the things that any game that you play, any competitive type game that you play, as soon as the team loses focus and starts getting angry at each other and at themselves, it just totally goes downhill.
Absolutely. Looks like most everyone in his team is losing their gulags. Him just getting sniped in the chest, looking for these enemies, able to find a couple of them, and does get
for that. I didn't know where those guys were
ripped
at.
down apart. It looks like he did get shot from 2 different angles by 2 different people. Ethan, you were wrong. He didn't kill them, buddy. Okay. You're right. Should we see if he wins his gulag? Okay. Looks like maybe 3 out of 4 of them still waiting to do the gulag, which is always fun when you load in there and there's no one for like a minute and a half, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Especially whenever you wait there longer than the timer says and it just doesn't let you out for some reason.
Yep. Or when the timer ends and then it loads you into fighting someone right when you think you're good.
He's going middle.
Don't you love that?
He's charging.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Quick question for you. We're watching. Final boss did win his gulag. We're waiting for Jay to get into his.
Yeah.
If you could be a lawyer or a doctor, SentinelGray,
yes,
which would it be, and why would it be a background dancer for Christina Aguilera?
I'm in gulag right now.
Because if I was a lawyer,
Okay,
eventually I would start to hate my life.
got it.
So
Any lawyers in chat, if you could pipe in right now, let us know if you hate your life. Thank you.
Yeah,
I heard his steps as I was throwing that.
And basically what would happen is I would become a lawyer. I would really start hating my life because all of it would be empty and meaningless. And I would have all the money that I could ever want, but none of the happiness that life brings. Then I would start to explore the aspect of dance, and the art of dance. And eventually, I would become so good at this art that I will get picked up by Miss Christina Aguilera.
Would you be hit on by Christina Aguilera?
Probably not.
I'm just gonna go to sleep, but good luck, have fun.
She doesn't see what I see
We'll let
then.
You know, Justine, thanks so much for hanging out for a little bit.
Not a lot
looks
of
like-
people do.
And good luck to your mom and your sister.
Looks like they did get some kills on the board, even though they are
Get some sleep.
basically
Have a great
wiped out. I think one member of their team did win their gulag and is back in. That is final boss running through town with an RPG. Ethan, if you could be a lawyer or a doctor, why would it be being a background dancer for Christina Aguilera? Because the duck?
Duck.
Yeah, because the duck? Is that why?
Duck walk.
Okay, duck walk. Is the dance that Ethan is very good at, which is why Christina Aguilera would also... You'd be a background dancer with Ethan. How's that feel?
It feels pretty good. I feel like I'd have a good dance partner with me.
Absolutely.
At all times.
Absolutely.
Safe and secure.
All right, looks like their teammate running around trying to get some money. Hopefully he can bring some members in, but we are going to move on real quick. That was some good fights. Sadly, they did not win all the fights there, but there is a chance to get clutched. Moving over here to Cheesy, running around with 5 kills, another down, ripping through another shield, getting another down. Finishing them off, Cheesy with 6 kills now, looking to finish off his other person. Cheesy wrecking the world right now. Team Call of Duty as in poop. Haha. Troll Zone. Getting his 7th kill there. Not sure how his teammates are doing. Looks like one of them waiting for their gulag. And everyone else is in the building near him. Cheesy getting knocked down from the back. Hopefully his teammates can come through and clutch this out as he's done all the work. And there is a team wipe. Team wipe? Team wipe. Good points. Good points.
One thing to keep in mind, Fudd, whenever you're talking about a team wipe, this team's name is Call of Duty. What do you do to duty? You wipe it.
You wipe it, yeah.
We can buy him back in, and we can
If they do a surgical destruction of another squad without getting shot back at or anyone getting down, I think we should call that a ghost wipe. What do you think?
Ghost wipe. I like it.
Okay.
I like it a lot.
Good.
Takes a lot of skill though. You gotta go in hard and fast. You know what I mean? You gotta go in hard and fast, and you gotta be.
Wow, we're at 20.
watch for
Gotta be
people.
good.
Absolutely, you know? You got to keep your head on a swivel when you're thrust in the middle of a cockfight, am I right?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Moving in, trying to find some more enemies, looking at their heartbeat, not seeing anything. Did you want to get down, Bubba? You good?
Third glass, yeah.
Yep, another team is pushing on them right now.
Back to our
Buy station's a hot location.
Absolutely. Do you want to hit this combat?
I could try and hit this combat.
I believe in you,
Gonna hit back. Cheesy getting hit. It seems like another team is closing in. They are really, really close on him. Cheesy downs one of them and eliminates him. Cheesy getting hit with C4, wondering where the rest of the team is. And Cheesy goes down and is eliminated.
Oh, God, nice positioning on that one.
this was at 14.
Cheesy moving into the gulag. I'll take the gulag.
So far.
Going in with the Magnum, which is not a very easy weapon to win this gulag with. I will tell you that right now. Cheesy aggressively moving forward, seeing them, missing his first 2 shots, and does get sprayed in the crit spot of the the little toe on the right foot, which as we all know is 10,000 times damage. Looks like the rest of the team did get wiped out from that fight. Lou sitting here. Yeah, is that Cheesy? Lou in his gulag, hoping to clutch this out, get his team back in. If not, they still have a lot of kills. This will be a good point game for them. And Lou does lose, which wipes him out.
So we got 21 and 15.
One of the best things that can happen to you in the gulag, and as much as it sucks, if you and the team go down at the same time and in the same gulag, you can spawn for each other.
Absolutely.
Okay, last word. Relax.
The best laugh in the game, once again, ladies and gentlemen.
15. Yeah.
Ow. All right, let's jump back over to... we might skip over Campfire for a second as he's just... we'll see how the Boneyard land goes. This is the team that got a win earlier. That was a 21-point game. They had 11 kills and the 10 points for a win. Looks like they're flying far to get over to Boneyard. I do not have sound once again. Mixer is doing that thing. I'm going to refresh the page. Hopefully that fixes it like it did last week. And it did! Hey, we're figuring Mixer out.
Nice. Boneyard,
You want down,
or as
Bubba?
I like to call it the Bone Zone.
The Bone Zone.
Bone Zone.
Bud, you missed a second place.
Looks like they did get second place their last match. Lot of good games coming in from these guys.
Doing really, really well.
How are they doing? You know, while they're doing this landing, I'm going to turn their volume down. We're going to go over the scores real quick as we are halfway through the tournament. We'll continue to hear them. It'll just be very soft. Currently, we're going to jump over to the leaderboard. In first place right now, we actually have Full Metal Jackets, which is a brand new team with 43 points. Looking over at the scoreboard, looks like that is with 37 kills and 2 top 10s. In second place, we actually have Call of Duty Trollzone, who did start the tournament late. So already in second place after starting late. Them with 35 kills and a top 10 as well. Third place, oh no, that just changed around, I'm sorry. Famous Donkeys, another brand new team in second place with 42 points, 39 kills and a top 10. And then as I just said, Call of Duty Trollzone in third place. And everyone else smattering around behind there. Mossy
Like
Backpack.
High-Rise Gaming needs to step it up a little bit.
Absolutely.
Get back in their third place.
Absolutely. And as we mentioned at the beginning, there are 3 different teams with members of High Rise Gaming in it, and none of them are actually in the top 3 right now. Bump, bump, bump. And Mossy Backpack, who actually has gone through the work of putting something on the stream to make it easier for us, which we appreciate, but sadly they are in last place currently with only 12 points.
Could just be bad luck not finding anybody, not getting any elimination bounties.
Absolutely. Which can, a battle royale is a lot of RNG on top of skill, and things can just happen like that.
I'll see if I can get another RPG in the helicopter kill.
You coming back, Bubba?
Yeah, pick up scavenge.
He's back. All right, looking for some scavenge missions. Actually, I'm surprised, I don't know about you, that there weren't a ton of people that landed with him in this area. Boneyard's usually a pretty hot spot.
Oh yeah, I was surprised too, especially the guns that they have right now. They have some pretty good guns as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Looted up very good, and getting their objectives done easily, which gives them a lot of money to start the game with.
Oh yeah, especially these crates, these scavenger missions, getting all the weapons and stuff out of the crates. You can get some good stuff out of those scavenger missions.
Absolutely, especially with all the new guns they keep adding to the loot pool. Like a lot of the time, if they have a gun in the store, where you can use the coins you earn or whatever to buy a pack. Like a lot of those guns are actually the ones you can get out of those drops.
So I actually noticed that. The last time I went through the store, I was like, "Oh, wait a second! I've seen that in Warzone."
Which I did, because there's been a couple of those where I was like, I actually did really well when I had that, and so I went and bought the pack, Finding an very looted up, lots of money, and an armor satchel out of the gate, but they haven't been able to find anyone. So, it's a good loot start, but not good for points. Hopefully that helps them later in the game. Should we move on to someone else, Bubba?
Javelin for an RPG.
Should we watch someone else? Okay, watch someone else. All right, let's jump over to we'll just keep going down the line here. We're gonna jump over to Full Metal Jackets, who are currently in first place off almost kills alone. His face covering the minimap, which is a beautiful face, but it looks like they're near hospital. If my eyes are not deceiving me, a couple kills on the board, and they're being hunted.
That's one thing that I definitely do. Is whenever I think about it, I try and cover up the minimap with whatever I can, whether it be my face or like my logo or something like that, because you can find a lot of people who want to try and scam.
How's he down? No way. Dude,
getting eliminated by a guy who just came in and fully loaded and everything. It seems like he dropped in the top of the hospital.
What up, dude?
Oh my god.
Don't be Max. He's doing good.
Yeah. Looks like his team pretty spread out again. Maybe a couple of them just won their gulags. Judging by the fact that Death Ray is not going in, he's already been in there. His teammate in a fight on top of the hill. Setting up a grenade, hoping to get a kill. Does get some damage markers, but does get dropped. It is up to I_M_Southern, all in caps, who does get eliminated.
He goes down. Yep.
You hate to see it. But some good kills right there.
11 kill game though.
Yeah.
Like
and that's before
11 kills right there, man.
your gulag, so.
Yeah. I have the chance of saving some.
That's some good points.
That's the thing. You kind of want to go both ways. You want to go for the win, but you also want to go for those kills. So, high risk, high reward situations for tournaments like these.
Absolutely. You heard it here first, folks. You want to go both ways.
Yeah, the dude was on the hospital. He was
Always.
missing none of his
Always.
Yeah, dude, that's
Looks like one team member waiting for his gulag. It probably won't load him into one.
For our highlights, they go to our fucking. They go to our.
I think they're talking about us.
Us dying on top of that hill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
Archer said, go fuck us because we're ahead of them by 1 point right now.
Looks like the second place team is actually talking trash in their chat on stream, which is incredible. And we are all about here. All right, so let's jump over to Shoopaloop, who still has the new host welcome to my stream thing in the middle of his screen. That is Team Lobby Kills Count. Looks like they might have gotten in a fight already. Trying to get some loot. Looks like this might be pretty early on. Yep, 150 players. They just landed. Trying to find a bounty.
Alright, we need to run over to.
I believe this is below dam. Is that where they are?
I think I'll let them get outside so we can definitely see. They actually already have a bounty. They have an eliminate target, which it seems like a good bit of the team is already on the way to.
Oh, absolutely. Looks like they're rushing that, waiting for Shoop to jump out. Mitchie with a call out that the bounty is actually running straight towards them. So that makes it easy. Looks like they're across an open field. Shoop running out to meet everyone. Looks like Mitch is down a little bit on his armor, but most everyone else is pretty kitted up. Hopefully they can get this.
He's not alone.
Got the bounty down. Hey, Bob, come down here.
You every single time you trip me up.
Yeah, I tried to be natural with it.
I feel you. But it trips me up every time. It seems like our target's in TV station.
I'm coming.
Big question is whether the chopper's on top of the roof or not. He's on me. Because that target can very easily go away in an instant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he RPG'd.
Back up.
Oh my god.
Can't find a way to get into the building. Gotta circle around.
Is there still people in there?
He was literally in the middle of trying to shoot me.
Damn it, I'm late to the party. Okay. I am late for the party. Fuck.
Can I yell now? Is it my turn to yell?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Your turn.
Looks like one of their members did get knocked down, but then got the revive. It looks like they did, in fact, win and get their bounty down. They are currently being hunted. Everyone trying to figure out any sort of ammo they can to move on to this next fight. Hopefully someone pushes in close to them soon. We can see some action from Shoop Loop, who's very excited for his new host.
So I'm going to follow you, JJ.
As it's been there the whole stream. You know, that's a guy that's very thankful for anything that happens.
Well, I
you know what?
know
You've had it there. Mine has actually gone away.
Interesting.
Which is extremely weird.
Yeah, that is, because that should not be viewer side.
I know. I'm well aware.
Yeah, that's really weird.
The only thing I can think of is it may be an extension on Twitch itself.
That could be. I'm going to refresh. We're going to see what happens here.
All right.
Because I know he's streaming from his console, so that has to be Yep, there you go. A refresh and it's gone. He's using a web. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen a lot of people that stream for their console do that.
I dig that. And Fudd, I don't know if you know this, but have you recognized this TV station?
Hey, did anybody?
I have, as it is the TV station from Call of Duty Modern Warfare's Warzone.
What? What'd you say, Muffin?
That is true, but it is also the TV station from Call of Duty.
No.
4 Modern Warfare.
There's a guy that was in that when Mitchie was running up.
I had not made that connection.
It is the exact TV station that you run through, and I do believe it is the first or second mission of Modern Warfare.
That's actually really cool. I did not know that. That is a fun fact.
Yep.
Fun fact. That was a fun fact.
See, I'm not completely bad at this.
No, you're amazing at this.
Bro, God, they need to fix this.
Looks like they're able to jump in, get another bounty, and just keep pushing for them while they're being hunted. So if this bounty hunter comes looking for them while they hit their guy, they can just wipe them all out. Man, that's some good points.
You're going to want to watch, though, because you can get third-partied and pincered between 2 squads, and that's just a nightmare to deal with.
Absolutely. Looks like they are getting a loadout drop, so they have all the guns they want as they push in. Bounty did get poached. There is another team near them. And the threat level is still low on their being hunted. So the other team is not super close to them, and they know there's a team nearby, but they don't know exactly because the bounty is gone. Scary moment. Looks like we do have some heartbeat sensors popping out. Hopefully that helps them find the enemy if they do not have the recommended loadout from one SentinelGray.
Dude, give me the frick there. Thank you.
One of the things that you kind of want to take into consideration too that I never even thought about until just this moment. You might not want to run Ghost and Cold Blooded. The easier the enemy can find you, the easier you can get kills.
There, I bought plates.
Wow.
I can buy.
Thank you.
UAV as well.
I can get plates too.
If you could just tell Mitch that, I'd appreciate. You coming back up, Bubba, or are you going down? Going down? Okay.
Pop? You want me to pop my UAV before we go down here?
Sounds like a few of them actually have UAVs. Would be very smart to pop one of those when you don't know where the enemy is and you're trying to push. Shubal opting to use his. Doing a countdown. Looks like they're all hiding in the same building. Might be a full squad. I can't tell from the blips.
Oh, I didn't pick up the rockets. Fuck.
None of his teammate pushing with him, pushing alone, spread out from his team. They are not confident enough to push across that field with him. Hopefully they move up. There we go. Looks like they are now crossing over the street, pushing in as Shupa goes the other way. Things are backwards here right now. Don't know what's going on.
Shupa trying to look for those rockets, hopefully to get some kills into that building.
Back house.
Looks like he might have switched out his, the AR loadout from his own loadout to pick up that rocket, opting to stick with the gun he has picked up.
Wait, is that Firehouse? Yeah, Firehouse.
Sometimes, Fud, you just need the perks of the loadout. That's all you need.
I guess. That is true.
I'm coming behind slowly, flanking left, Muffin.
Looks like the other team is trying to run away to a better spot. Moving around these buildings. Shupa with that RPG going out. Goes for the shot straight into the guy's face. Misses it. Shoots behind him again.
Yeah.
Twice. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yes.
And they do, in fact, get the team wipe.
Nice. Good communication for the team, for sure.
Absolutely. This team has definitely had really good communication tonight.
Is he on top of the...
A guy just went to the back of the fire.
Yeah.
It looks like a sniper duel happening, maybe from that firehouse over there, which the tower is a place that people love to hang out. Anyone who's played Warzone understands. That is a sniper's spot right there. Anytime you see one of those firehouses, it's probably a guy up top.
Drop 600 down
there. I can.
Sentinel.
Hey, we got people behind us.
Do you think you could verbalize the mental prep thought process you go through as you jump out of the plane into a game?
Anybody gonna fucking ego chow me?
Yeah. Thank you. I'd really appreciate that. I would really like a inside look to your head.
I downed one.
At your leisure.
You want me to do that right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
He downed me though.
Usually, like how to get up and you're like psyching yourself up and you're like, all right, we're gonna jump, we're gonna jump, and then like the door opens and then you're just looking out, and, everything's going that way.
Yeah.
Here, I'll watch behind.
All that I think is, holy shit, 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 and then whenever you jump, it's holy shit, and I try to sustain that the whole entire time until I hit the ground.
Oh, plate up,
Did you kill them?
Do you open your chute or do you just splat to the ground?
Okay, good. All right, cool.
Yes.
Okay, good. Holy shit, which is also a thing this team is thinking about, is teams are pushing in from either side of them. See how I did that? Going for some long-range shots. Shoot with, I think it's the long-range SMG. So he's not going to get... Oh, no, actually it is an AR. Yep, his teammate getting shot down is able to get off the roof. I hate when you get down and you try to slide off a roof and it like keeps you floating there. And you can't just fall. Going for the revive, filling the bar up a little bit, backing up so he doesn't get sniped, moving back out to keep refilling that bar slowly until his teammate's up. That's a good strat. I like that.
Kind of revived his teammate from a pretty far distance, don't you think?
Yeah, we gotta
I
go.
think he's got magic healing spit. I think he really just spit on his teammate.
Man, I really wish I had that.
Yeah, it really. If you just, eat handfuls of, Wrigley's gum.
Sorry, JJ.
Maybe 4 or 5 times a day. I believe that gives you the healing properties of a military medic via your spit glands.
I gotta try that.
Yeah, yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
man, I appreciate it.
Anytime, anytime. This stream brought to you by Not That Gum.
They took it all.
But healing spit.
But Healing Spit. Also Kmart, as we covered.
God knows they need it.
Absolutely. Another UAV popping. It looks like there's enemies basically in any direction they choose to go, which could be very exciting. I want to switch off, but like there's so much combat that could happen at any moment. It just makes you want to switch to the next team.
You want me to take a look for you?
Yeah, yeah. Jump around. See who's exciting. Let me know, dude. We'll jump around.
They have to get inside
Let's
the zone,
see.
Looks
Looks
like their
like
team-
Team Famous Donkeys is just
true.
getting into a match right
Cover.
now.
Got it.
They're already in the pregame lobby.
You have a car. You can leave.
Where? Let's see.
Looks like their UAV is worn out. An enemy UAV has spotted them. They're deciding if they want to take a card across this ravine.
I have 24. What do you need? Where you at, JJ?
Trying to
Team Bare
figure out.
Necessities looks like they just got out of a match or just got out of a fight.
Okay.
You have mine.
Anyone exciting going on?
Okay. Muffin, do you need sniper ammo?
Jopa just dropping in.
Okay.
Nope. Take it.
Looks like everybody either just got out of a fight or is just dropping in.
All right, deal. We'll hang out here. Looks like an enemy team is crossing the bridge far away. Shoop trying to go for some RPG and some assault rifle hits. Barely misses that team with an RPG. If that landed between them, that would have been easy kills right there.
Such a good play.
Looks like the team was able to cross the bridge, maybe get away. Shoop not with the range. Hopefully his team has some snipers and able to get these guys. His teammate has no armor, moving across the open field, pushing these guys. Looks like they're going to try to just go for it, get some kills, get some points. As you know, the circle's closing in behind them. They don't want to be with enemies behind them. Let the gas be your wall.
Oh, he downed me way back.
Mitch gets sniped right in the face. Looks like an enemy right around the corner. Shoop going for the kill. Is able to get the down easily on the sniper and avenging Mitchy slaps. Then getting shot in the back, unable to make it out. It is up to their teammate who I cannot read.
The sniper who got you, but
And does get wiped out there.
Those moments where you need your teammates around you. The more you stray from your teammates, the easier you are to get killed.
Yep, couldn't agree more.
Yo, if you guys like, I'm gonna die, but I have a UAV if you need to pick it up.
All over here. Hold on. Can you move?
Quick question for you, SentinelGray.
I have a wall.
Yes, sir.
How would you describe Call of Duty Warzone to someone maybe in like the 1500s?
Oh shit, there's another team behind you, JJ. Yeah.
Using their proper pronunciation of the English language. Take your time.
That's actually a very good question.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so. That's why I thought of it and asked you.
oh, that's some baloney, dude. Dang. I hit him with the freaking flash.
Shubloop does, in fact, lose his gulag, tries to throw a flash on the guy, but as he launches it, he does get killed in the armpit, which, as we know, is pretty intense place. And yes, that is a very hard question to answer for sure.
I will say this. The only thing I can say, the only thing I've prepared to say for that question is rock fight.
Rock fight.
Is this where we die?
Rock fight. Because if you think about it,
Hey, hurry, the storm's
bullets are
coming
just rocks. Refined.
I mean, it just
Yeah.
stopped.
Oh, it did? Okay.
And you're just throwing
Going
them
at
at each other.
very high speeds, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
There's a buy station right inside the circle.
Oh,
I have 2 sniper rounds and
describing Call of Duty Warzone. I wonder if there had to be like BR type things actually happening in the 1500s. Some rich guy had to be like bored and threw a bunch of people on the island and said, "Whoever isn't dead when I come back tomorrow night gets all my money."
Or like, the Colosseum and Rome.
Yeah, it's basically a BR. It's just not a huge map you just have to scrounge around for.
And the kill streaks that you get are just like, lions and tigers and bears, oh my.
And they did have bullets. Well, I mean, they had guns were a thing in the 1500s.
But were they though?
Yeah.
But were they though?
Yeah, I mean not to the extent that we have them now, obviously.
Right.
But yeah. That was in fact a thing in the 1500s.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah. But
Follow-up question. Are you aware of when the 1500s were?
No.
Okay, they were after the 1400s and before the 1600s.
Oh, that's a good time.
Yeah.
Can someone ping a gun for me?
You know, my first initial answer was going to be weaponized bubonic plague, but I wasn't sure if that was too early.
No, they're fine. Yeah, yeah. Too soon for that 1500s joke. All right, looks like some Gulag wins. Was able to clutch it out. The whole team is back in the game, ready to go. A couple kills from everyone because they all won their Gulags, except for Shupa, which is okay. Deciding
they have no money.
Yep. Deciding what to do next, and let's see how everyone else is doing. Stealth Archer on a very intense land in Storage Town, almost all alone. Intense callouts. Another squad very close by in Storage Town, which tends to happen on the drop. Archer moving onto the roof, looking for these guys, trying to finish off to get an easy point, jumping off before he can get downed. Looks like he is the only member of his team still alive. Enemy jumping down below. Breaks his armor, does get the down, and the team wipe. Nice. Clutches it up, running around to get the revives. Trying to get people in time. Oh, barely getting to his teammate in time. Might not be able to make it to everyone else. See if he's able to get everyone else. Moving to Randy.
2 team members.
Able to get to him in time. And his other teammate gets to the other guy in time. Full team, back up, ready to go. That
Good
clutch
job,
was
guys.
very good.
That was real good.
Wow, what a clutch.
The only thing I would have done different there is I would have gone for the guy who was still up instead of killing his teammate off.
All right.
Making sure that you didn't get shot at while you were
Good stuff. We
down
need
on
armor.
everybody
Okay,
else.
if you got money, I need armor. We need armor plates. Get plates right now. Everybody buy plates. I need money for plates if you can drop some.
Communication, trying to get their armor up.
All right, here. Just take my 15 extra cash.
Very good clutch. All right, trying to figure out what they can get.
Okay, cool. I'm buying plates.
Getting some plates. Reevaluating.
Need plates. I got 2 more.
I think I was going to comment on what you said. I'm sorry. And then my wife rudely. And I was I know. I love you,
we
baby.
both love your wife.
Yeah.
Don't do anything bad.
More than anything. No, it looked like that was just the guy he saw first. You know, was the downed guy, and didn't know that other guy was on the roof. Maybe.
It might have just been me because I wasn't in the moment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because whenever you're not in the moment, you see a lot more than whenever you're just
Absolutely. You know, when you're in the zone and you're just looking for a body and you see movement and you just move to there. Oh yeah. When you're watching a game, it's much easier to be like, how'd you not see that guy?
Yup.
Absolutely.
I've done that a number of times. You watch some of your streams or some of your gameplay backwards and you're like, what happened there?
Yeah, yeah. You're like, someone's totally hacking, and you go back and watch, you're like, he was standing in front of me. I just didn't even know. Oh, it's the worst. Oh, looks like a teammate does get down in the distance. They spread out again. He was running off by himself. Very split up. Possibly another team at the other end of Storage Town moving forward. Seeing I'm launching some shots down the range. Not any hit markers. Teammates on the right side getting thrown down. Things are looking rough here again. Half the team is down. Armor is almost depleted on everyone still up.
You know, if you were using a mouse and keyboard, you would be able to control that aim a little bit better.
Absolutely. Sadly, they are playing on controller, which makes them, you know, I don't want to use the word inferior.
But you did.
But the word comes to mind. We digress, though. Calzones are edible. Fun fact.
Yes, they are.
Going in for the Gulag, looks like 2 of their teammates do lose out in there. Archer and his teammate, who I cannot read his name, are trying to go in. Archer moving in with 357, a very hard gun to win. His teammate does go down in the Gulag. It's up to Archer now. Can he clutch it twice in one game? And he does get wiped out. Sadly.
How many kills we got?
But yeah, no. Close range controller wins for sure, Reed. We have to sprinkle that in there every shoutcast. It has to be done.
Is that true though? Is that really true?
Yeah, close range aim assist for sure.
No, that is a good point.
But like Close. That wasn't close range. It has to be close range. Moving over here to Gigi. Leaf on the win.
He's right at the edge of the bridge.
Team Bare Necessities. She does have a couple kills. It looks like they're in the middle of a fight, moving in 13 other teams almost to the final circle. Looks like Armor and Loot's doing pretty okay. Couple people with couple bucks. No one doing very well.
Not bad.
They are all bunched up on the same doorway, which is kind of rough. One RPG, that whole team is gone.
Hold on 1 second.
I do not know that weapon very well, but if I was her, I would probably reload that gun because 14 rounds in the mag doesn't seem like a lot.
Absolutely, yes, it does hold 30, and that is the long-range SMG, which sadly is not as long range as you'd think when the title says long range.
Go figure.
Ow!
All right, opting to Armor back up. We'll see if she goes for the reload. That looks like a pretty long-distance snipe. Pegged her, luckily not in the big toe, in the little toe, which would be hard.
Behind us.
There's a shit ton. There's like
Big
3
toe's
different
only
squads
0.5
behind
damage,
us.
bud.
Looks like quite a few squads moving in on
Let's get
them.
ready. Let's get ready to slay them out.
They're getting ready to slay them out. Sentinel. This combat's yours.
Looks like they're going to be waiting for the next team to come
Right there.
push in on them, while they're also trying to push in on the circle as well. Trying to do call-outs. They have one team member. They
slay
see
them
him
out
and they
right
get
now.
him. Didn't happen to break his armor, though.
Right in front.
Shots being exchanged between all the teammates. GG thinking about the MG, not doing it. And that's one team member down. That looks like a squad wipe. And they got to race the gas back to the circle.
Team wipe. Team wipe.
That was a team wipe. Just heard it in the call-outs there. Very good, very good. It looked like she did realize that she needed that reload. She fired very quickly and was out of ammo.
Right in front of us.
Those 14 bullets go very fast. All right, moving into this next circle, which is either the final circle or the second to final circle with that many. There's only 8 other teams left. 21 other enemies on the field. That does mean, yep, they are top 10. So that is some points for that.
Oh, in front of us!
Seeing an enemy running across in front. Trying to get, again, this gun is very weird to use. I've picked it up many times. There's plenty of times where you think you're just going to shoot the guy in the face, and the bullets just kind of go everywhere else.
Out of the storm anyway.
It's a very weird gun. I'm not sure if I like it.
Shit, we are here.
Would it be better to
Who's on
burst
here,
fire?
So...
Probably. I'm going to have to try that. Because when you read long-range SMG, you assume it can handle it.
They will be
And then it doesn't.
right at us.
Well, I'll try that. That's a good idea.
You know what happens when you assume things,
Minion,
right?
do you have shields? Oh,
I'm
there come
right
people.
most of the time.
All right. Fair enough.
Well, that's just me, you know. Sorry.
Seems like they're going to get pincered here by a couple of teams.
Yeah, coming in, holding actually the line for the circle as a couple of the teams are trying to push in. How her teammate got way over there, very split up, I do not know. It looks like they were able to wipe that squad. Do it. Sorry.
Oh, I see him.
Looks like they're getting shot from on top of the hill. And
Damn,
it
he
looks
got
like,
me.
yep, GG goes down. she got to get back to her teammates.
If you can. Oh, do you have silver revive?
Staying behind that
GG,
rock is
get to
not really
me.
the best spot if you want to get
can't.
rezzed. Trying to crawl back,
Fuck. God damn it, I'm gonna die.
and her teammate may get her up. Nope. Oh, man.
Right on the other side
It
of that
looks
rock.
like, yeah, the enemy actually pushed up to the rock
Damn,
she's
we
getting
got
revived
fifth.
at.
That's right. Good job. Good job.
Though 5th place does get them a couple extra points. They did get some kills. That's
Nice.
all right.
Alright, 8, 13, 14, 15,
8
16
kills.
kills.
16 kills, yeah,
16
and a top
kills.
5.
Damn.
That's not bad.
It's only top 3, not top 5.
That's really, really good.
So we got 19 points
More
for
than
that
I
one.
would have done.
So let's see. Hold on. So 5th place, 5,
go.
16 kills.
All right, let's jump over. Jopa Wrights is actually in combat. Ladies and gentlemen, High Rise Gaming, Jopa Wrights, who we've sadly not tuned in for any combat, is in the middle of a fight, breaks the guy's armor. 2 of his team members are down. His friend Hermit Craft is able to finish him off. Enemy with a right shield pushing up. Jopa able to break his shields, waiting for him to push, get that angle with the
Where you need
pistol.
some equipment.
And there it is, gets the down, shoots the guy in the ear as he pushes up. A lot of grenade spam happening. and wiped out by the final guy running up the stairs with an SMG.
Oh, crap.
Oh, just out of that 10th place finish. Just
Yeah.
out of it.
Oh, so close.
No, you're good.
But
future again.
some good points. No. You was like maybe 10 seconds.
No, I was watching yours because I realized I was in the future.
Right. Still, a lot of kills. Some good point game. A good point game.
I wouldn't show me.
They are down to 7th place currently.
I think I had one, but
No, we got 11.
A lot of really good games coming in from all these new teams, man. Lobby kills count has pushed themselves up to 1st place now. That would be Shoopaloop's team with Mitchy Slaps. Full Metal Jackets has lost their 1st place point to being only 1 point behind 1st. Famous Donkeys only 3 points behind that. The top 3 are very close together. You love to see it.
Team lobby kills count, just showing that you don't need lobby kills to win.
Yeah, you just any kind of kills. Let's jump over here to Jay Robles from Team Mossy Backpack, who does have 3 kills. That will get them some more points. They are currently sitting still in last place with 27 points. I believe last time we checked in them, they had 14. Is that correct?
I do not remember.
Go now, like towards our right.
That's all right.
Yeah,
I'm probably right. Let's just.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You know what? Yeah, let's be real. Yeah, you're probably right. You're usually right.
No. I'm just being facetious. Looks like a teammate does get down, but he's in the middle of the building. Not sure what happened there. Had to be the weirdest angle on the planet to shoot him through, snipe him through a window like that. In the middle of the living room. That's quite the angle.
You know, if you have a thermal scope, you're gonna see him.
Absolutely. Ah! Hi.
Barely. Oh my gosh.
Mwah. Close the door behind you. Thank you, bye-byes. Chillins are going to bed.
I didn't hear it.
I hate when the wind sounds like a parachute.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Looks there. Having the same issues I have quite a lot when I'm playing.
I don't like
where the wind will sound like a parachute, where you'll see a bird out of the corner of your eye.
Oh yeah,
There's
that's the worst.
way too many birds in Call of Duty Warzone. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Let's go over there, boss.
I would happen to agree with you.
Way too many birds. There's a parrot. Nope, that's a bird. Parrot.
I feel like
That's a
this
bird.
team
Parrot
gonna be
is a
going
type of bird.
on our right side here. Coming
Another
in.
fun fact for you, in case you know.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing on heart.
Okay, I just want to make sure
What
that
are-
you're.
One of the other things that gets me, and I don't know if it's been fixed lately, but before,
Oh, they got a helicopter.
whenever an enemy used a vehicle, you would see it pop up red on the map, but as soon as they got out of it, it would still show up red. Is that still a problem that happens, Fudd?
Not that I've seen as often, but I think I ran into that the other day.
No.
But yeah, that is definitely a weird thing that happens because you're like, oh, I'll just rush that vehicle. They're sitting inside it, not knowing what they're doing, and then they're actually lying somewhere nearby.
I got 8.
I wonder if you put like C4 on it because it counts it as being your tool, if that's what causes it to stay red.
Yeah, I got some.
Because technically something you own is in the vehicle, maybe.
Or a trophy system.
Yeah, probably the trophy system, actually. A lot of people will put a trophy system on their vehicle, which is smart.
I see
That might be the case.
It looks like they did spot a team trying to sneak in behind them. As Mossby Gaming does get down, it looks like there are guys in the building with him. RPG waiting for that door to open. This could
That's a
get
dangerous place for an
very
RPG.
messy. Yeah, I would not want to be final boss. RPG going out. Looks like they are almost in the top 10. A couple more teams to get through. Mossby Gaming does win his gulag, comes back on his team. They've opted to push these guys. Teammate getting down. Enemies behind. Getting pushed from both directions. Everyone's down but Mossby Gaming, who just won his gulag. Landing maybe on his team, maybe far away. We'll see how this works out. This other squad coming through very quickly, wiping them out. Coming from different directions. That was very smart by the other team.
Yep. I've had a couple times to where you'd see one teammate or two teammates, and then you would have an absolute ambush on your hands and just be wiped immediately.
That's, there's moments like that you can't really get too mad. When you know that you just like straight up got outplayed. It looks like Moss became able to get an AR, get a kill right there easily. That guy did instantly die. That was a straight up team wipe there. Hopefully he can creep over and get that guy's loot because he's hurting on ammo here. But another point on the board, wipes another team, gets them one squad closer to getting those top 10 points, and maybe able to buy his team in. Looks like they're closing in on that final circle, getting stuck trying to climb over a guardrail. Classic Warzone action, where you cannot climb at all.
Are we playing Apex right now? Oh snap!
And it looks like a fully kitted out Kilo 141. Damn.
Very kitted out.
Good find for him.
Are there actually grenade launcher rounds in Warzone? I don't think so.
I think it just counts as regular launcher rounds.
Okay.
Because if you think about it, that I can't think of anything else that they would classify as.
Yeah. Because I've never seen rounds like you pick them up off the ground. And I don't find very many people with loadouts with it attached in Warzone. This actually might be the first gun I've seen with someone in Warzone with the grenade launcher attached.
Someone's still there.
What probably happens is it probably comes kitted with maybe half ammo, and then whenever you drop a munitions box, it helps you out.
Easily dropping a guy trying to cross that same rock outcropping.
It's going to have teammates. There they are.
Breaks the armor, maybe knocks down another teammate. Watching the stairs, throwing mines all over. Very smart tactic.
To your left. Right around that corner.
Dropping in on these guys as they try to get the revive. Does get the elimination. Downs the guy going for the revive. Tries to finish him off. Now he just needs to worry about one more enemy. And that does put him in the top 10 now. So those are the extra points there. 5 kills on his board. I believe they had a couple more.
Yep.
Should be a pretty good point game.
The heck?
That's below you.
Moving outside, trying to get into the zone because the zone's going to be closing here pretty soon. Looks like he's going to the gas station. Maybe try to hang out at the garage. Has nobody on the heartbeat sensor.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
Found a guy, though.
Surprise.
good stuff, Moss.
Oh, that was lucky right there.
Even though he had the dual magnums.
Yeah. That is usually instant death.
Sees one more.
Oh.
Got sniped. Had to be a headshot.
That was a clean shot. That guy lined it up, knew where he was going to peek, and took the shot.
Nope.
Yeah, Moss crushed him.
Okay, I'm just getting from chat. If you pick up rocket ammo, it does count towards like the noob tube rounds, basically.
See, that's what I thought.
Yeah. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Well, that's also good to know just in case.
Yeah.
If you ever want to run around with a noob tube, there you go.
All right, we're going to jump over here to Cheesy from Call of Duty. Looks like some of his team were down. He does have 3 kills. They're in the middle of a fight with a squad. Cheesy able to get a revive. Hoping he can get his teammates with some armor. Looking for this other team. Seeing a guy in the distance. Breaks the guy's armor. Was not able to drop him as he moves into that firehouse.
Yep, I see him.
Almost.
He knocked me.
Teammate does get knocked down again. Cheesy looking for this other guy. His teammate trying as well. Shots are coming in from next door.
They do have a trophy system in that hangar, so that should help them out at least a little bit.
Right here.
I'm watching the door.
Cheesy, good comms from their down teammate, telling him where the enemy was coming to. Cheesy easily able to get him team wipe. They're back. Oh, getting shot in the butt. Another team is moving in on him. This is some hot action.
People redeploying in.
It's like what we like to see, Fudd.
Absolutely.
On top of the hangar next
Dude,
door.
I love hot, sweaty action.
I'm getting lit up.
Another squad pushing them from the other side.
Every single fucking shot.
These hangars are a hot spot for people. People love watching this area. It's, I think, basically smack dab in the middle of the map.
Yeah, that guy was sus. That guy hit every single fucking shot.
Wow.
Oh, no,
You gotta think it's good loot. I mean, if not loot, at the very least, ammo and money. I have found so much ammo and so much money in hangars. It's
Absolutely. Looks like 3 of their team actually are in the gulag, so there's 3 chances of them to come back into the game. Well, we're seeing 5 kills, 3 kills, 4 kills, 2 kills.
14. Yeah.
So that's 14 points.
The timing's good. We can get like another one in and then sneak our last one.
Yeah, we are moving into the final 20 minutes. We are going to be getting pretty close to people's last game, as these games last
need opponents.
quite a long time.
We are all in here for gulags.
Yeah, we're all
Looks
in
like
one.
they might wait the whole minute.
We got a couple.
No, we gotta try to get these gulags.
If two people just got down, so we'll have a fight.
That's true.
Can't leave. I'm going to tell him in since I'm in his chat.
Should we leave after the gulag though?
Maybe. It's up to you guys.
Start
I
hot.
don't know if we can all.
I guess
Depends.
That depends.
If we can, if all three of us get out and then we land on.
Typing in his chat. Can't leave. You got to play your matches. It's in the rules.
Maybe
This guy.
Teams go down by then. We're close to 10.
We're gonna have fights.
Come on, Cheesy.
Just went down, so.
You got to play your matches. You can't be doing that.
Thursday.
Can't
Wait
be
time
doing
is a
that.
double-edged sword, though. I get burning time, but also like people are going down. If you're gonna get out for free, I would much rather get out for free than fight a match and risk losing.
Exactly.
Let's go. Wasting time.
Wasting time. Look at him. Look how nervous he is.
This is shit. We want our gulag fights.
Do you like that? Look at that.
Free kills if we can get them.
Real
I got.
It's probably gonna load them in the second they get to the bottom of the timer.
Yeah.
2, 1, and then it's gonna spawn us in. No challenge.
There we go. They're able to get back in there. That's fine. They all won their gulag because of that.
All three are in.
Yeah,
If you get eliminated.
I'd rather that. Yeah, absolutely. I'd rather that than maybe 2 of you guys lose and you're the only one back in. All 3 of you were in, able to go.
Going to that.
Hopefully, bring the 4th back.
Absolutely. Move in. I mean, they're only 5 more teams need to go down before they get extra points, which is as long as it takes them to fly into where they want to go. That could easily happen.
Yeah. We're not gonna get it. One thing that is really risky whenever you come back in is going exactly back to where you got killed before.
Yep.
I mean, I know your stuff's gonna be there, but do you really want to fight that team that just wiped you out?
Because you know they're already there and kitted up as you're landing in with nothing.
Try to slay him out.
Right. We can try to triple pistol him.
Yep, I'm going right now.
It's like an assault from the sky.
I missed the fucking building. I'm terrible.
Cheesy missing the roof. Oh, nope, he's on there.
Oh, no.
Trying to get him.
Almost got him.
How many people left there?
Teammate coming in trying to get him. The other enemy does jump off the map or the roof, so he's not able to get the finish. Cheesy does get finished, so he can't get revived.
Punching. I don't even have a punch button.
Where'd they go?
Cheesy realizing he doesn't even have a melee button as he gets beaten to death. 2 of his teammates do have armor.
Cracked him. He's got no armor.
Good callouts. Almost wiped out. Daytime trying to go for the clutch. And they get wiped out at 16th place. Some good kills on the board, though. And just laughter like that. No anger. Everyone's just smiling and laughing. Some good kills, good points on the board. That's what we like to see.
This is just a game. I do not know why you have to be so upset.
I'm pissed. Moving into Campfire, who is not landed in yet, so we are going to have to skip over him as we are moving in close to the end of everyone games. We got to see how these were going. We're going to jump over to Deathray from Team Full Metal Jackets, who is in second place for the tournament by 1 point currently. He does sit at 1 kill. Pretty kitted up. They do have the loadouts they themselves want. A lot of money across the board. Everyone has armor. Moving in, I can't tell what circle it is because, again, the minimap is covered by that voluptuous face.
I'm just going to do it back to you now.
Good. I like it.
I will say their team does have a good bit of money, so if they wanted to buy any kill streaks or anything, that would probably be the time to do it.
Absolutely.
As long as they can find a clear box.
There's usually a buy station right where they... Oh, which there is. All right, they're buying their UAVs. Like you said, hopefully they get their kill streaks.
There we go. Let's go.
Whole team Firehouse.
So they got a team very near them. Deathray going for the cluster strike.
They might be fighting someone.
Which if you know exactly where a team is, you can scare them. I'll use that a lot. Even if I know I'm not going to get any kills if they're in a building. Launch it on the building. They can't hear you run up to it. It's a great way to close the distance. A lot of sound happens in this game. And anytime you can stop that sound from being on the other team's advantage, the better you are.
Oh, yeah. Especially if a team's already in a gunfight with another team. They're already hyper-focused on somebody else. You could just come right in and clean them up.
Absolutely.
Down 2.
Ooh, good shot.
Yes, Cheesy, you can.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, sir, you're good.
I don't need to kill him. It's cool. Man, I've seen
You just can't start it on the dot.
And they just keep dropping.
I think
I'm like, what the
it's like a
fuck?
minute before.
Well,
That one that pushed
You're allowed. At 59 you can. At on the dot 11 o'clock you cannot.
Toxic's like, I down one. The guy stands up.
Yeah, dude, you're timing it out really well, Cheese. You guys are killing it, brother. It looks like they were easily able to slide in there, wipe this team out. I didn't see any of it. The rest of the team actually killed these guys. Looks like they're chasing another team currently on the run.
But you're gonna kill him.
Determined to get these guys. Yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
That's what you got to be sometimes. You watch these Twitch rival streams, and everybody who's in the competition, they're just hungry for kills.
Absolutely. A lot of enemies in the open trying to get these snipes. Misses that first shot. The other guy runs out. He probably saw a full row of sniper scopes looking at him and was like, nah, dog, that ain't for me.
A lot of hesitation from Deathray. Buddy got the hit. Nice.
Very good. Breaks that guy's armor. Trying to get him as he peeks around the other side of the tree.
Killed one.
It sounds like a teammate was able to kill someone on the other team.
I do believe if you have FMJ, you can actually shoot through those trees with a sniper rifle.
You can. I actually just watched a video about that the other night. It was a video just showing what you can shoot through with FMJ, and yeah, every tree, straight through, full damage.
Okay.
Is there anything stupid that you can't shoot through? Or is it mainly like a lot?
It's mostly stuff that makes sense, like the little cement block container, like what am I thinking of?
Jersey barriers.
Yeah. You can shoot through those just fine. Trees.
He got somebody up.
Wood walls, not somewhat like the brick and cement walls you can't, but
Downed one. He's up top.
obviously not through rocks, but
Right.
yeah, it's stuff that makes sense is actually stuff you can, which is cool.
No, shoot a rocket on that tree.
He's up top of the cliff.
Looks like he pushed up pretty far by himself as the rest of his team still sniping. He does get finished off. We'll see how the rest of his team does unless Deathray has a gulag, and I guess we're going to go there, which he does. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going into the gulag, who he immediately loads into a match with the R9-0 shotgun. First gulag we've seen tonight with that. It's usually been the 457 Magnum.
You gotta win this gunfight. I'm not with you if he challenges you.
You can hear his teammates on comms talking that they are not with each other. They are quite spread out still.
And that's been hurting them all night. Even though they're doing really well in the tournament, there's been fights where they've lost because they were just too spread out.
There's so much loot here.
A lot of it's based on situational awareness. If you know you guys are going to get into a gunfight, at least try and get together.
Yeah, exactly.
You go back. Go backwards.
Back it up.
Looks like they're trying to figure out where they can go to buy in their teammate. Looks like they did actually win that fight, so that is another full squad wipe of kills on the board for this team, which is very good, especially as we move in towards the end. Especially while they're sitting in. They've actually dropped down to 4th place, so if they have good points from this game, that could push them back up the board.
Nope.
Looks like the team taking the time to run all the way back to where they just were to bring their teammate in.
Match is gonna pump us up back to first.
Yeah,
it is a lot of time to kill, but hopefully some other teams get wiped out.
We got 11.
That's 11 points to them on the board right now. Where they are right now. If they do that, that pumps them back up into the top 3, for sure.
We're doing good.
And maybe again 1 point below first and second.
A high placement.
They have taken this time to go back. They have to put some more numbers on the board there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna help us survive. It's also gonna help us.
So while they're running back, let's go ahead and jump around other people. We are in the last 10 minutes here. Shoopaloop is dropping into a match. That might be their last match of the night. Stealth Archer looks like they're landing fresh into a match. This could be their last. We'll see if they get into fights as they drop here. We are moving into everyone's probably final matches of the night.
And that's what it seems like.
However, as we move into these last 10 minutes here, man, how have you felt like the gameplay, communication, everything we've been seeing from these teams has been tonight?
It's been pretty good, pretty solid. Like there's been a few hot tempers, but that's like to be expected. The only thing is though, the only thing I'd say to those teams is just remember, the more you get heated, especially to each other about things, the more mistakes you're going to make, and it's going to cost you in the long run. Like
Absolutely.
That's one of the things that like high profile competitive teams that's one thing that they try and just ingrain in your head is just don't lose your head, don't lose your cool, because the more you do that, the more you hurt your team.
Yep. And I will straight up say that's something I struggle with. I rage very easily.
Nah, I feel you. So do I.
That's fine. We're over in chat real quick. Shoopaloop gifting a sub to Cheesy. Thank you so much, buddy. You're supposed to be playing in a tournament, not gifting subs, but thank you.
What are you doing?
Looks like their bounty might have been in that helicopter and running. They're hungrily rushing for these guys. They know they're in their last match, and they're just pushing to get these kills as fast as they can, get some points on the board. They are team, what were they again? Famous Donkeys. We're sitting at 3rd place currently, only 1 point behind second and 2 points behind first. So if they can get a pretty good game here, they could win this. This could be the make or break game.
Their team name may be Donkeys, but they are hungry like the wolves right now.
Ooh, amen. I could not agree more.
Sorry, I had to make that reference.
Make those as much as you want, my man. Looks like that bounty is in that helicopter, and they're just flopping up and down,
Man,
much as I did on my wedding night.
These guys are such pussies.
Calling the enemy team pussies. Woo!
That trash talk.
Mid game. Looks like, yep, it is those guys in the helicopter. They're still determined to just push these guys. Hopefully run into another team on the way. The fact they haven't run into anyone else with all the shooting while running is actually quite surprising. But so let's jump over here to Gigi, who always seems to be in the middle of everything when we jump over there.
Last match.
Who she is also in her last match. Team Bare Necessities, who is in 7th place right now, but not by much. She has a couple kills, not sure how everyone else is doing. They are in 14th right now. A couple more squads, they can get some more points on the board.
You see how much money they have?
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Damn.
15K on one, 4K on another, 1K on another, and 300 on another. Quick math, it's $8 million if they combine their money.
Come here.
That is so much money.
That's a lot. In Warzone? A lot of money getting dropped, just bagfuls of money getting dropped there. While they're all, ooh, that's rough to see. Everyone bunched up on the buy station at once.
Yep.
I've definitely been in that moment. I did that once, and we all got killed by one RPG, and I've never done it again. Yep, team pushing them from behind right now. Everyone's still trying to buy stuff. Looks like
being hunted.
I need more for UAV. For
The team that's haunting them, trying to get those kills. They're out in the open still.
Very tough place to be. Hopefully the chain link fence can maybe ricochet a few rounds. It's not how it works. One teammate went down. Some callouts to fall back, get some better cover. GG trying to fall back and get out of there. The other team pushing them is actually stuck in the gas right now, so they will have to push. One of her teammates are pushing up on them in the gas all alone. Not a great play, but going for it.
Go, run.
High Rise Gaming did just finish a game where they had 12 kills, so that'll be some good points. Looks like her teammate did go down way back there, got finished off. Not sure if they have a gulag or not. Did the message pop up the gulag's closed yet?
There you go. It is closed right now.
Got it. Perfect. Thank you, future boy.
Sorry.
Gulag is now closed, ladies and gentlemen. They are being hunted right now while they have a bounty. Still bunched up, trying to figure out their next move. They are now in 10th place, which does give them some extra points, which is good for them as they move in to this, what could be the final circle. A lot of loadout drops falling in from the sky, letting them know where some enemies may be located at.
Outer edge of the circle. Go that direction.
You gotta move together. The more that they stay apart, the more it's gonna hurt them. But I can see they're moving together right now, which is really, really good. Seems like they might be trying to camp one of those loadout boxes, either to get something for themselves or maybe to try and bait another team in to get some kills.
Perfect. Keep it up.
We're top 10.
Good job, Britt.
Let's go. You got you ladies.
Sounds like they might have gotten another kill from a straggler running along the side there.
Behind you.
Enemies coming in from behind, everyone turning around. Good communication, good reaction time, trying to figure out where these guys are. They might be further out than they thought.
It's still out in the open. They really need some cover. Trees aren't going to do much in this area. There's a lot of different angles to get shot from.
Absolutely. Gas is moving in. They were able to get the revive off on their teammate. Hopefully they had enough armor. I know Gigi moving in to the last 8 teams with no extra armor plates is going to be rough.
Here they come.
Oh yeah.
He went directly in the center. All right, guys, hold out and see if you guys. There is a buy station right here, but you're not gonna make it.
No,
it's
we're
all
not.
to you guys. Yep, it's all perfect. Load up.
Just waiting for other teams to push in, hopefully finish them off as they're rushing in.
Looks like the rest of the circle is pretty much wide open spaces.
What's going on right now?
Starring Clint Eastwood. Another team on the next building over. Peeking, she doesn't exactly have the range to do it, but does hit the guy in the shoulder. Luckily, he did not have any armor. Gigi needing to reload. Hopefully she can push forward. Does get that down. Hopefully they can get the finishes off here. Get some extra points. Hopefully not get those revives. Hitting those shots, needing to reload. Very good shots coming in from Gigi.
Take out that guy in that building, right there, in the box, northwest.
All right, pushing in on aggressively pushing these guys, just getting those points, getting to cover. An enemy crossing right in front of him, unable to see it, almost because of the heat signature coming off the truck. One thing that can mess you up with that sight. GG getting dropped, another team member going down. It's up to BGR Rising to take them to 5th place. GG actually with the self-revive coming up. Now is the last person up, and she does get wiped up, putting them at 5th place with some points on the board, which is good. Jopa Wright's in the middle of some crazy combat. Sorry I'm jumping here really fast for you, Sentinel. We're in the last few minutes here, buddy. Jopa and one team member up alive. Surrounded by a lot of enemies. It looks like it's got to be 3 teams running around. Looks like they've been dropping Storage Town basically all night. I'm going to sneeze. It's up to you. Man, that was intense. I almost died from that sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you so much. Looks like a teammate did win their gulag. How's everyone else doing right now, Sentinel?
Let me check.
Got him.
Nice. Jay Rubles and his team seems to be hunkering down a little bit. No straight up action. Looks like Cheesy might be in the lobby. Yep, he is dropping into his last match right now, which is just in time.
Yep, I'm posting right now that everyone is in their last match right now.
Campfire still in a match. It looks like they are suiting up and going. It looks like they just got done with a firefight and cleaning up a little bit.
Perfect. Jopa Wright's jumping down on a guy, getting knocked down. They do get wiped up. Sadly, they didn't have armor. Pushed into another team that did have SMGs.
We got to stay way close when there's that many teams.
Jopa with some good comms, letting everyone know they do need to stay closer, which is something we've talked about all night. A lot of people being spread out there, especially his team. They're sitting here at 6th place right now with 69 points. Let's go.
No, I'm gonna let you have the call on this one, Fudd.
Yeah.
Death Ray is searching for a match, but he did press the button before it turned 11 o'clock.
Ooh. If he pushed the button on time, he's fine.
I can confirm that he pushed the button before 11 o'clock.
Yeah. If he pushed the button on time, he's good.
It seems like everybody else is definitely in their last match. A lot of people are just starting up their last match.
Perfect. Jopa winning his gulag might be the only team member that was able to going back in solo with 34 other teams on the map. We're going to jump around here. Team Mossy Backpack in their last game with 3 kills that we can see from Jay. Not sure how the rest of his team is doing. They currently have 41 points, which keeps them sadly in last place currently, but they are progressively moving forward. They are getting more points every time we check in, and their comms have been great. No one's raged. They've been having a good time all night, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone calling out an easy pick. Let's see if they're able to pull that snipe off.
My trees aren't even loading in.
Jerome, can you come upstairs?
Yeah.
And look out.
It's not always good to snipe your targets. I know a lot of people who just sit back and snipe and just do nothing but deal minor damage. No kills, no nothing. Just deal damage and that's it.
Yep. The worst is like when you get a long range snipe, you feel good about. I mean, they're just down. Their teammate revives them instantly, and you just
Right.
You feel good about yourself. You scare them for a second, but that's about it.
It's whenever you see that down team wipe eliminated, all that stuff pop up is whenever you feel really good.
Absolutely. So we're going to jump over here, checking in on Cheesy, who is still pretty fresh on the drop. Looks like they dropped downtown, not something I do very often at all. Could get some hot action. Teammate does down another guy. They have a helicopter floating above him. Cheesy with a kill currently. Not sure everyone else is doing. And Lou looks like he might be in the gulag right now.
I hear shotgun firing down on me. Yeah, he's above us.
I'm really trying to find some people here on the rooftops of the buildings. The city's a good place to look for people, but I mean, you can get shot from so many different angles. It's not even funny.
Guys fucking camping in the gulag.
I said it's not funny, Fudd.
Sorry, that's my bad. Sorry.
You're good.
I see the humor in all things. That's my bad.
No, I understand. It's a good outlook to have.
Thank you very much. Looks like Cheesy got sniped in the shoulder. If it had been like an inch higher, he probably would have been downed right there. Barely made it inside.
Let's make sure he doesn't run away.
Not a fun time to be surrounded by snipers on roofs.
Lou won his gulag match, it seems, so he's coming back in.
Let's go, Lou. This team has been just slaying the night. They're currently sitting at
They're getting the roof still?
4th place. They're only a couple points behind 3rd. If they can have this as a good game, that could pop them into the top 3.
Not bad at all.
I'm
careful. There was a guy at the buy station. He might swing this way.
I'm gonna check in on Full Metal Jackets real quick. Looks like they're loading into their last match currently. They're the ones you said had clicked the button on time, right?
Yes,
Correct.
confirmed.
Cool. Awesome. Okay. They're in for, if they can get 10 points this game, they will hit the 100 mark, which we thought we were going to see a lot of teams do tonight.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm very surprised, especially with how many kills people are getting. I'm surprised we didn't get, which is why we added the more points for top 10s and everything, because getting to that point is very difficult. Going purely on kills, getting 100 kills in 2 hours as a squad, like that's pretty intense.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna jump over here to Shoopaloop real quick. Who once again everyone is in their last matches. Looks like Mitch is down. Very angry. A team member is still up. Looks like they're very spread out.
Am I able to get you?
Shoop is actually out. We're watching one of his teammates who does have 3 kills. That's a few things on the board. Another teammate with 4 kills. So just some good points. They're currently sitting at 5th place.
No, there's a team right there.
They're back here. I think they're pushing up now.
Go in there.
Unable to see what's happening because Shupa is responding to a game invite currently. Hearing gunfire, I heard armor breaking. He did beam one down him, going off of pure sound alone. We're going to watch Shoop very slowly write no in a tournament using the lovely keyboard you get on the PlayStation.
Lovely is definitely a word to give it, Fudd.
Oh, he ran down.
I would agree. BGR, or BG Rising's Minion. Thank you for that raid. 21 people. Welcome, everyone. We are closing up here in the tournament that he did just compete in and slayed beautifully in. Watching Team Full Metal Jackets right now. No, sorry. That's my bad. We're not watching Full Metal Jackets. We're currently watching
Broke his shield.
Lobby Kills Count as they're in their last game. Looks like Mitch did win his gulag, is back up and raring to go.
Attaboy, Mitch.
Pushing through these buildings, trying to get any of these kills they can. Still 20 other squads to go. That's a lot of people to get through before you get your extra points. But if they just keep getting these kills, that could push them up very fast. Finding an enemy straight down below. Easy shots coming in.
Everything.
Absolutely. Moving on this the last guy here looks like that is a down. Might be a team wipe. I could not tell. Because once again, we are spectating while spectating.
I killed one in the building.
Sounds like there's one more guy. Maybe not.
Mitch was able to get a kill. He did confirm that it was not a team wipe. There's one more guy somewhere.
Well, it looks like he's in the garage.
And easily shot down from that distance with the SMG. Good shooting. Now they just got to find enough money to bring in their teammates. But 6 points from him. I know Mitchie has a couple kills. I think they easily probably have 10 points right now sitting on them moving forward. Dude, I'm glad you had a ton of fun, man. It was a lot of fun to host. We're having a great time right now, you know, doing this, shoutcasting with SentinelGray. Hey, SentinelGray.
Hey, how you doing, Elmmerfudd?
I'm great, dude. You look so good.
I mean, yeah, you do.
Can we get a shout out for SentinelGray in chat here, folks? If
No,
you're not following him, you should go follow him. He streams.
don't do that.
He has a great. He's beautiful. All right. He puts on a great stream. Has a great community. Very active individuals. Very active. What's the word I'm looking for? Schedule. You will find him on. What's your schedule right now?
Oh, geez, you really want me to go through the whole thing? Well, I stream Saturday, Sunday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, and on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I have YouTube videos up at 11:30 in the morning Eastern Standard.
There we go. Check out all of his stuff. All right, so it's up to these two members of this team as they push forward. It looks like he's able to see someone on top of the tower there, pulling out a sniper rifle, or sorry, an AR with some magnification. That's my apologies. Hopefully, we can see if he hits these shots.
Ooh.
Mitch barely missing that sniper shot. We're going to go ahead and check in on Stealth Archer from Team Famous Donkeys, who are in 3rd place right now. They're in, obviously, their last match. 29 other teams. Looks like maybe one member of their team rage quit. I only see 3 people on the board.
Nope. I have no idea if this is their last official match or if they just hopped in a 3-piece.
That could be. That could be, actually. No idea.
Hey, there's the cash right there.
Yeah. If anyone else has been watching that, if you could let me know if they already finished their last match, and because I'm not gonna commentate on a normal match. Who do they think I am? Looks like Gigi is done. Her team wound up. Bare Necessities with 67 points that put them in 7th place. That was 61 kills, and they got top 10 twice. That's awesome. Really good work there. Jopa, I believe they're in their last match, correct? Yep. They're still fighting in their last match. 21 other teams. Jopa with a kill. Bacon's Nightmare waiting to get Brock back in. Everyone's pretty looted up. Full armor.
I got enough.
And they're currently sitting at 6th place with 69 points. So they need a good game to get to their 3rd place they normally get. Clowner got disconnected. Okay, so they are in their last match then right now? Okay, good to know.
Gotcha.
Thank you, buddy.
The guy's coming towards us.
All right, so they're sitting in TV station. They have a bounty who's not too far away.
And they're about to get hunted.
I love you.
I'm sorry, I'm so ahead.
No, you're fine, dude. It makes sense that I'm behind you.
Yes, we'll probably get to that same
As it is in real life.
All right. Fair enough.
They're moving.
There it is. Look at that. They're being hunted. I don't know how you did that.
Right there? Right there? I only see one.
I got ESPN, dude.
Yeah, I've got ESPN. Jopa going for the SMG shots at pretty far range, able to get a couple hits. That is very hard to do with that gun.
Especially on a controller.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
Teammate,
hey, you said you wanted to make the jokes.
It needs to be done every tournament. Teammate does come out, clean up the kill that does get their bounty finished. Jopa with enough money and some extra to bring a teammate in. He did pick up people on his heartbeat sensor. I'm getting very excited. I'm getting very into this, and I can't put my words in the proper order.
Come back.
Get soft, Fud. Get soft.
Yeah, I know.
I can't, dude. I am throbbingly erect right now.
All right, I got enough. I got enough.
I understand.
Thank you.
It happens.
We'll push around to the left of the
Perfect.
building.
One in every 5.
One in every 5. I need to call my doctor. Thank God these tournaments don't last 4 hours. Am I right?
Yeah, really.
Enough money to bring in a drop. I can't talk. I've been talking very well all night. Suddenly I can't. They got their loadout drop, getting them the guns that they want to move in as they push in on the last 18 squads. He did have people on heartbeat, so there are people close to them. Combat could happen. They could get more points, or it all ends right here.
Where is it? Oh, where's the money? Here, I got it.
They work hard for the money.
We're gonna have to go to the zone. I'm gonna grab a UAV.
All right, he's opting to go for UAV. We're gonna jump around here. Looks like Team Mossy backpack is done. 62 points. That does leave them in last place, but not by much. They did catch up to 7th place right there at the end. They can feel very proud of that. Great job, Jay Robles and everyone else in your team. Very proud of you guys. You guys played great. Your comms were wonderful. You were very calm all night. No one raged. It was a pleasure to watch you guys. Thank you so much for competing.
I definitely agree.
If you're not, that's twitch.tv/jrobles44. Go give him a follow. They played very well tonight. I'll jump over here to Cheesy, who is in their final match, Call of Duty Troll Zone. They are currently sitting in 4th place, 2 points behind 3rd. Couple kills here from Cheesy. Not sure everyone else is doing once again with 23 other squads to go. This could be a good game for them. How you felt? These guys joined in late. They were like 10 minutes late to the tournament and very quickly got themselves up to the top 5.
Well, they came in and they knew what they wanted to do, and I think they knew they were a little late, so they figured, like, we got to go in hard and fast and harder and faster than we usually would, which is the only way I like to go.
No, absolutely. It's the only way to live your life.
Right.
Somebody just landed right up there.
And they've been, I mean, Cheesy's one of those people that he will not ever say that he's good at games, but every time I've gamed with him, his shots are on point, his comms are amazing, his movement's great. He's fantastic. And if no one knows, that's Cheesy with 5 E's, all right? Go follow him. He's got the greatest laugh in the biz. That man will hype you up to no end. They are in downtown still. Very dangerous place to be. A lot of snipers everywhere, but always full of people. If you're just going for kills, which they've been doing all night, it's a good place to be.
They got a bounty.
We gotta start getting into some gunfights.
There's still a lot of people left.
I'm not sure.
The bounties are really, really far off from where they are.
Okay, good. I was about to say, I can't tell how far away that bounty is. Thank you very much, my friend.
Double up.
Listen, you carry us for 50 minutes.
There you go.
We got you one time, brother. We got you for the first half of this game.
And this is a PC team, which is great to see. I think all the teams except them might be full console teams, maybe with one other PC player on them. And it's been probably 6-7 tourneys since we've had another PC team. It's been a lot of console players, so it's cool. It's cool to see more PC people jump in. You know, it's hard. Like, for one, obviously, there's a lot more people playing on console than on PC.
Oh yeah.
2, sadly, there's a mentality with a lot. I play on PC personally, and I just want to play all the time for fun. But sadly, there's a lot of people on PC that they don't want to join your tournament or anything unless there's like a prize pool. They actually get something out of it. You know what I mean?
All the way up top.
Because
PC elitism.
Yep, everyone just wants to be. You know, I want to make money off this. I want to be Shroud. You know what I mean? So you know, it's tough to get these PC teams on here, but they're fun to watch. You know, and I like it because then I make friends that play on PC and I can play with them. It's great.
Oh yeah.
Right above.
How'd your last game go there, Shoop?
There was one.
So it looks like Shoopaloop from team Lobby Kills Count did finish their last game. Currently at 5th place. Not sure if that score has been updated yet, so we'll keep our eyes on that. But let me know how that last game went, brother. These guys pushing into hospital, correct? Is that where they're at right now?
Yes, that is where they are.
All right, perfect.
I don't know if they saw anybody or if they just thought pushing here would be really good. Oh, they're bounties here.
Yeah.
That's
here.
Looks like they're probably on the roof. Not the one next to the helicopter, but that next one up.
Yep.
Across the plateau. The plateau.
Seems like they're bugging out. They might not be going for their bounty because it's about to run out.
Yeah, that could be. Could be smart. Oh, a team pushing in very close to them at the gas station. Cheesy with his aim right on point. Drops that guy easily. Kill confirmed. Pushing through the gas station, trying to find the rest. Sees another guy across underneath the sign. Can't get his shots on. Not sure how many people are there. His teammate pushing left for the flank. Good movement from everyone. His teammate does get down. Cheesy pushing out, trying to find this guy. Breaks his armor on the right as his teammate pushes up.
Good tag by his teammate.
That guy just fucking auto-botted me. Holy shit.
RPG going out. Looks like that might have been a team wipe. There was team wipe.
Yep, confirmed.
Absolutely. That was awesome.
Every single fucking shot.
No one said a word, but they all, did you see how they all moved together? Cheesy pushed right, one pushed middle, and one pushed left. Nothing was said.
That's a team who always plays together. They know what to do.
Absolutely. When you know exactly what everyone else you're playing with is going to do at any given time, that's a good feeling.
Unlike us.
Yeah, we just need to play more. I'm down, dude. Let's play all the time.
All right, I got you.
All right, good. I like it.
Need to play more Valorant.
Yeah, I do. I do want to play that again. Hit me up, man. I'm off. I don't go back to work till Tuesday.
I might be doing it tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Let me know, dude.
Try to regather together.
I'm game.
Run together.
I'm ready to go.
I just got sniped at.
I'll bring the positive vibes, and that's all I'll bring.
That's all we need, Fudd.
Okay, good. Then that's I've got you. How's FMJ doing? FMJ is doing very well. Yeah. I just actually, we were talking about it earlier. We watched a video about it, and it's actually pretty good to have.
Up in the hill, one at the hospital. There's one
Especially if you like dropping where there's a lot of trees.
But I would just focus on slaying out.
Shooting through trees, shooting through barriers, vehicles,
wood houses.
Yeah, that's true.
It's really good at shooting people. Oh, Cheesy dropping down to look at his map and gets sniped. Does not get the full headshot. Probably got hit, saved once again, twice this match. Probably getting shot in the shoulder instead of the face. No one's sure where that shot came from.
Cheesy only having 3 plates left.
Absolutely. It looks like most of the teams are done right now, Shoop. We've got Full Metal Jacket should be in their last game. Lobby kills count is done. Who they jumped up to 2nd place from 5th place from their last game.
Ooh, nice.
I think we only have 3 teams still playing right now.
Let me get a quick check.
Yeah, go ahead and check through there. Cheesy running up to get the revive. Sounds like they might have figured out where the enemy is, but they're all getting sniped at. They're in a weird spot with a lot of angles.
Guys at that buy station, regardless. Yeah, we could try to be sneaky.
Yeah.
Deciding what to do. Very calm, cool, collected here. You like to see it. And they know there's probably still that bounty team they had on the roof of the hospital, but they might be running to get
like
inside.
We only have
Yeah, that's good.
2 teams now.
Okay.
I do believe Jopa's team just finished up.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it before we get.
So who do we have right now then?
We have let's see,
Full Metal
Cheesy
Jackets,
and-
right?
Let's try to sneak down.
Death
I
Ray?
do believe so. Yeah, that is Death Ray, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, last 2 teams are playing right now, everybody. Full Metal Jackets is in their last game, and they're currently sitting at 1st place. So as it stands now, it's pretty safe to say they're going to hold on to that. But, you know, if these guys get a high kill game and a win, that could jump them up very fast. RPG coming in, barely missing Cheesy. Cheesy retaliating with an RPG, does get dropped. Daytime is inside the building, luckily saving him from the onslaught of RPGs, ripping apart his team. The enemy on that roof, which was their bounty from earlier, Cheesy in the gulag.
And we're in 12th.
Cheesy, when you gulag.
Cheesy going in with a shotgun. Into the middle. It would really help to have a teammate sneaking up on the guy. Ooh, almost needs that 3rd shot to finish it. Gets finished himself. Hate to see it.
You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see that, man. All right, it's all up to Daytime now. Let's jump in over to our other last team playing right now, who is in a pretty rough situation as well. Our 1st placed Full Metal Jackets right now. As we tune in, Death Ray is getting finished off from being downed. Looks like 2 of his teammates are up, pushing these guys. Another one getting dropped down. His other teammate, they're very spread out once again, trying to clean up and get these kills, get some more points on the board. Currently, who we're spectating has 7 kills. So that's good right there. 14 other squads. Getting snuck up on the right, almost getting wiped out. Not in a great spot as the enemy's pushing in on him while he tries to heal up. Hopefully they don't see him as he tucks in the corner. The enemy legitly ran past him while he was armoring. Did you see that?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That feels bad.
That's lucky as hell.
And it looks like,
16 kills.
Yep, so that does put them over the 100 kill mark. Maybe the only team tonight to actually pass 100 points. Man. 2 teammates very spread out from what I can tell. Once again, the minimap is covered by that beautiful face. This is twitch.tv/LPDeathRay if you want to tune in, live, give him a follow, comment into his chat alongside us. Slowly pushing up, trying to figure out where his enemies are. One on the roof, one inside the building, quickly getting pegged down from the guy on the roof. It's all up to his teammate, who also gets wiped out, and that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, for Full Metal Jackets, their last game of the night. Just kidding.
Gulag.
Fun fact for you, there's still one more gulag to go. Joke's on you. 8 kills with the gulag to go. Puts the heart spray down. Very confident that he's going to win this gulag. Moving forward, wins his gulag. 9 kills now. Let's go. Full Metal Jackets back in the game. Almost the final circle. Coming in with the pistol. 2 plates, and that's it. How are you feeling about this?
Are we the last team playing?
Feeling good about this.
Yeah, we're the last.
Hopefully, if they can get to a drop box or something like that,
Definitely watching it.
at least get some weapons, something good.
Absolutely. Anything at this point.
And
Executing.
Just to give you an update, Fudd.
Yeah.
Cheesy's team just finished their last match.
All right, how'd they do? Do you know?
6th place with.
Oh my god. Just right in there.
Oh, man. Full Metal Jacket coming in 11th place. He ran in to try to get loot. There was a guy crouching in the corners. He ran through the door and blasted him in the face.
Oof.
Another high point game. Full Metal Jacket's the team you met. I'm sorry. We were just talking about the perk earlier. But they're doing great, as you can see. First place right now. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wait for all these points to be fully updated. Everyone has played their final match. I'm going to switch this scene over here. We're going to wait for these final scores to come in, talk about what happened tonight, and then get out of here. Man, what a night, SentinelGray.
A lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah,
damn,
dude.
man.
There was some great stuff going. Straight slay in here. We can watch these scores. Will be updated live as the points go in, and we will wait for a message in chat here from Gunbait101, who needs another shout out if no one has shouted him out yet. He has been doing all these scores in the background for us tonight, and has been doing just a killer job. He's a great friend of mine. Lots of love to him. Lots of love to everybody who's competed tonight. Everyone played very well. Lots of kills, lots of points from every team involved. I hope everyone had a great time. Thank you all for joining. Hopefully you can jump in next time. So going into this, Sentinel, you said because of their name alone, your vote was Real Housewives of Warzone.
Yeah.
How do you think they've performed tonight?
I thought they performed okay. Like I said before, as long as they performed better than the reality TV show, I would be fine. And I think as it's looking right now, 4th place is definitely a whole lot better than the reality TV show.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd agree wholeheartedly. Honestly, like the fact that, so we had 2 teams win a game tonight, and that'd be Mossy Backpack, and then who you were just talking about, Real Housewives of Warzone. We only got to see one of those wins, but it was awesome to watch.
Oh, yeah.
But if we move over one bracket on the scoreboard to the top 10s. Oh no, the wins. Only one team got a win. I do apologize. I messed up my bracket there. Only one team got a win tonight, which was Real Housewives of Warzone. 2 teams were able to get a top 3. But you look at the top 10s. 2-1, 3-2, 1-3, 2-1. Everyone at least got close tonight. Some people, more than others. But most of the points tonight came straight up from just slaying. Killing squad after squad. And that was incredible to watch.
That's what you got to do sometimes, especially for these tournaments. There's a lot of times to where the mentality is you either go for the win or you go for kills, and you kind of have to weigh in your options depending on what it is.
Yeah.
Games like Apex, to where the games aren't so long, maybe 15 minutes, you can definitely go for the win and try and get more points that way and just clean up whatever kills you can. But for Warzone, where the games take 20 to 25 minutes at a time.
Oh, absolutely.
You're going to want to try and kill more, especially if now that in Warzone, you have bounties that show you where people are or show you if you're getting hunted or not. If you can be hunting somebody and also be hunted yourself, you can kind of pick and choose your battle and try and bait the team that's hunting you and also try and bait the team that you're hunting. So hopefully you can pick up more kills that way.
Absolutely. Yeah. Spending the time, like you said, to get a win in Apex, you can spend the whole match just trying to get that. That's worth your time and points. But yeah. Warzone with that many people, like there's just no way. You've just got to go for it, push every fight, and which is what everyone did tonight. The communication from everyone was really great. Some teams more than others, but everyone was pretty on it. We had, luckily we got a couple things on stream of a couple rage moments, which we love to see. We had a really good one this last Apex tournament. Going back and clipping, I love holding on to those. Those are cherished memories. My favorite clips people take of me is when I rage. It's not like it's embarrassing at first. After a while, like it's fun to go back and watch it and go, God, I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? Like what am I doing? It's not worth it.
You look back at yourself and go, man, I am just stupid.
Yeah, all the time. And then I go to the next game and I do the exact same thing, and it's a never-ending repeating process. Yep. But let's go down the list. While we're waiting for the scores to be 100% good to go, one team at a time. Bare Necessities. That would be Gigi, who we were watching. How did you feel about that team tonight?
I thought they did pretty good. I thought their communication was really good. There was a couple of times to where some of their teammates would get caught out in the open away from the rest of the group, which would really cost them. But I mean, beyond that, like the communication that they had was like really, really sharp.
Yeah. A really good. I know they were going in very hyped. They felt really good, and I think they performed very well. They did end up at 7th place with 67 points. With 61 of those being kills. That's a great count for 2 hours for your first tournament.
Oh yeah.
With a team I don't know if they've been playing a long time with each other or not, but that feels awesome. I think they performed very well. Their comms were pretty good. Again, like you said, they got spread out a little bit sometimes. Hopefully they can clean that up and close in the gap in the future.
That's the thing that kills most teams, though, is like you think, I know that happens to me and my teams a lot, is like you think there's people with you, but there's not actually.
Yeah.
So you end up get caught out in the middle of nowhere and just get offed by a team that happens upon you.
Yeah. It's something I do almost too much is watch the minimap to see where my team is and move accordingly. It's helpful because it makes sure you don't get spread out like that. There's definitely times where I get picked off because I'm staring at the minimap going, okay, before we push, where are all my guys at? And then I'm not looking where I should be looking,
I do that a lot if I'm camping with a team to make sure everybody's watching an angle. I'll take a look at the minimap and somebody will come around my corner and see me first and get me before I can even think about it. And it happens. Like it's just timing.
Yeah. Team High Rise Gaming, which was our streamer Jopa Wrights and Bacon's Nightmare. How did they perform tonight for you?
They performed all right. There's a few heated moments with High Rise, but I mean, it's honestly, everybody's only human. It's going to happen regardless, no matter how much training or no matter how much you think about it, it's going to happen. But I didn't think they did bad. It kind of sucks that they can't keep their reputation of a 3rd place finish.
Yeah. Once again, High Rise Gaming has been a team that's been with us every single tournament across every game we've done since the beginning. They've always been here. They always perform very well. Sadly, they just didn't get their 3rd place again. But, like you said, they did really good. I know they're guys that play with each other a lot, which can, be your benefit. And also, maybe not. Some past fights maybe, who knows, comes through. I'm just saying all this because they were the juiciest ones the Apex tournament. Oh, they had some great stuff, man. It was wonderful. Oh, it was wonderful. Thank you for all those follows, everyone. And the gifted sub from Shoopaloop to Sambode. You're beautiful. Thank you. Mwah. Next team down, we have Mossy Backpack, who did wind up in last place. I'm going to take the lead on these guys real quick. Mossy Backpack, they did come in last place with 62 points, but very quickly broke the gap and almost made it to 7th place there towards the end. They had kind of a rough start, but they were calm the entire time. They stayed together. Their comms were amazing, and their movement as a squad, which, I mean, maybe that was what was to their detriment that they were moving slowly together, but they were always together, communicating, sniping very well, hitting their shots, and played very well tonight. I'm very proud of those guys. and they put that little thing on their stream to help us understand what was going on, which is very nice.
Appreciate that for sure.
Absolutely. What are your thoughts?
I thought they did well. Like, honestly, whenever it comes down to it, I thought all the teams did well. And it all, like we said earlier, it just boils down to like basic RNG. Depends on who you get stuck with. If you have like a whole bunch of teams around you, it depends on what you find in your boxes or on the ground or anything like that. It all boils down to RNG, and you can have some pretty crap RNG. And sometimes you got to make lemonade with the lemons you're given.
Absolutely. Next, we got Call of Duty Troll Zone. Who ended up in second place. I want to go, but I'm going to let you go.
No, you go.
All right.
You go.
Cheesy, I love you, dude. This is a team of people that played best laugh in the business. This is a team that hasn't been able to join us for one of these tournaments in a long time. It was great to see them return. And, they were talking like they weren't going to take this very seriously. And I knew they would, and they got in there, and their comms were great. Their movement was perfect. There was times where they didn't even need to communicate because they all knew where each other was going to go. You could tell they've played a lot with each other. Cheesy, especially the shots, dude. You would not miss. Anytime I saw you shooting a guy, he was dead. It was just that, So seeing these guys, they came in a little late to the tournament and then wound up in second place, 90 points, 84 kills, 2 top 10s, 84 kills in 2 hours as a squad. That's amazing.
That's nuts.
And a great strat. Just run at gunfire. That's smart. That's a really good strat for this kind of tournament setup in a BR. Third party, everybody. Get points on the board. Move on to the next game. You guys didn't have rage. A lot of laughter all night from you guys. It was awesome to watch you. What do you got, Sentinel?
No, it's everything that you said. Basically. Real fun to watch. Real good to watch. The shots are on point. I can't add much more than that.
Absolutely. Real Housewives of Warzone. We talked about them first on accident, so we already had that one. Full Metal Jacket Full Metal Jackets. They were a last minute team to join. I think they were the last team to join, maybe, and then they wound up in first place with 107 points, 98 kills. Almost had the 100 kills with 3 top 10s tonight. Great performance all around. There was definitely sometimes they got spread out, but it didn't matter because they could all win their fights. And they just straight up, like, there's nothing more you can say, but they just slayed all night.
They just went for kills. That's all that they didn't even care about. Like, I would almost say that they didn't even care about the top 10 finish at all. They're just like, as long as we can get kills, we can keep up with whoever's in first place or whatever. So we'll just keep on getting kills and kills and kills.
Absolutely, dude. 100%. Yeah, great job from FMJ, who is what Arabisme was trying to ask us about, not the perk in game. My apologies.
I thought you were just trolling there.
I did not make the dude on the fly. Definitely did not make that connection. Team Lobby Kills Count, Shoopaloop, and a good friend of ours, Mitchie Slaps. What'd you think?
Guys got heated.
Yeah.
Guys got heated a lot. And like we were saying earlier, for those of you who get heated easily, you got to understand that you got to like calm down. And the more you get heated, the worse it's going to be, not only for you, but for everybody. Just take a deep breath, calm down. Just after you get team wiped or whatever, just be like, all right, we'll get them next time. No worries about it. Because the more you get aggravated, the more your shots suffer, the more your communication suffers, the more you're like irate with each other. Just have fun with it. Beyond that, like I saw some pretty good plays from you guys whenever you guys are in firefights, and you guys can do a whole lot of stuff. Just you can't get as heated as you were.
Yeah, that's hard. And I get that heated. I've mentioned that like 4 times tonight. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
But considering this is a team, I believe 2 of them had played like once or twice with each other. A couple of them had never played. Like as a team that basically got formed last minute for this tournament, they got third place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
79 kills and 2 top 10s. yes, they got heated, but they won their fights. They did good in the gulags. And they stayed together. The communication was a little off, obviously, because I got, pretty angry, but the shots were there. The movement was there without having to talk, which was really cool to see. And they just came in and slayed, dude. There was a lot of times you tune in and they were just, you tune in to the sound of, I think that's a guy. Oh, he's dead now. Yeah. I think there's a squad there. Oh, they're gone. Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, not to discredit them at all because of what I said earlier, but like they were doing really, really good. It's just that not getting as heated would have been that much better to like push it over the edge. Like your communication would have been on point. You would have had like, let's just say you were heated and you missed a shot and you got more angry at yourself for it. If you wouldn't have gotten as angry, you may not have missed that shot. It's not to discredit you guys at all. It did really, really well.
Incredible job. Awesome to watch. Also, you're gonna have to tell me, Shoopaloop, what that extension you had on to make the alerts happen while you're streaming from your PlayStation, because that was pretty cool. I had to refresh to get it to go away, which is pretty funny, but it took me a minute because I was like, wait, he streams straight from his console. He can't have overlays. So yeah, let me know what that is, because I haven't seen that before, dude. I want to know what that is. But yeah, awesome team. Got put together like I think yesterday the team finally got put together and they performed very well today. It was awesome to watch. Next we have, and last up we have Famous Donkeys, who wound up in 6th place with 75 points. That would be with 72 kills and 1 top 10. They, I think, probably had the most rage tonight. And it was very entertaining. But it wasn't like rage where then they played bad. It was just, you could tell it was just the way they played, because they were doing great while raging, and it was so fun to watch. Yeah. It wasn't like rage from losing. It was just like they'd fight someone, they'd run away, and they just were like, "Don't you run away from me." Just pissed off, And they were ferocious. And like you said, hungry like the wolf tonight, man. It was awesome to watch. Great job from that team. Another new team to play in one of our tournaments, and they performed very well and were very entertaining to watch. All right, let's hit this final leaderboard, and then we're out of here, folks. You want us to switch back and forth?
I want you to do it. This is your tournament, dude.
All right,
I'm just co-hosting.
All right, I'll do this. Ladies and gentlemen, the final scores for the 11th community tournament and our first Warzone tournament. I think it went very well. I was very happy with it. Here is the final scores. Ladies and gentlemen, in first place officially, Full Metal Jackets with 107 points. Call of Duty Trollzone, who came in late. Second place with 90 points. Third place, Lobby Kills Count with 85 points. Very pretty close, top 3 there. Fourth place, Real Housewives of Warzone with 82 points. High Rise Gaming coming in at 5th with 79 points. Famous Donkeys in 6th with 75 points. Very close right there as well. 7th place, Bare Necessities with 67 points. And coming in last, definitely not least, Mossy Backpack with 62 points. Very close to moving themselves up. One solid last game, they could have gotten 5th place easily.
That is true.
Absolutely. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for tuning in here for the Warzone tournament tonight. It was a ton of fun. The hype for this was real. It was cool. It was kind of a slow burn at first getting people to sign up. And then it was within probably the last 3 days, everyone just was like, here. So watching that hype hit suddenly was really cool. The Discord was very active, which doesn't happen with the Apex ones. People usually get in that, post their scores and go. You all were very chatty, which was awesome. You took the shit talking channel to heart, which we want to see. So yeah, keep an eye. I believe Gunbait put a exclamation point Twitter in there. Go follow my Twitter. If you want to jump in the Discord, you can. Follow me wherever. I post this everywhere. Next tournament that happens will be, we'll be switching back over to Apex for the next one. That'll probably be at the end of this month, and then towards the beginning of next month will be another Warzone tournament. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyone that came in here with the raids, thank you all so much. Let me pull this up, and I'll try to, because I try not to look at chat too much when we're doing this part. So let me pull up the this so I can just get these thank yous out of the way here.